Hey, and welcome to Now Recording. I'm your host, Beckett, and I'm here with my co-host, Beavers McWood. I forgot your fucking name. That's really bad. That's for all the Craig Beckett shit. How you doing, buddy?
Hi, guys. I'm gonna go have a cigarette.
Jesus fucking Christ. And Toxic Pet Blood. How you doing, Zimmer?
I'm great, old man. Aren't you like 40?
No, and that's very hurtful. Fuck, that backfired. And our producer, Core. Hey, bro.
Hey, what's going on, folks?
Holy
And,
shit. The average age of the people on Lolcow is like 45.
It's actually accurate. Holy fuck.
Jesus Christ. Anyway, where are you going?
I was going to say, look, we managed to get an episode together without killing each other, so we are, in fact, doing better than Lolcow Live.
God.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, we're a minute in and 2 people have already started smoking. That's a great start.
Well, gets me through the day.
See,
So-
I guess we are no better than Lolcow.
I
Tommy
don't
does it.
know.
Beavers
well,
does it.
Well,
Beckett does it.
Boring. Beavers, you're watching the stream and smoking?
oh my god, you're such a cunt. Oh, fucking hell. One for Mitch. Yeah, Mitch isn't here today. Neither's Matt. Matt's still chilling out. He's
Matt's been on
relaxing.
vacation for 3 weeks. Even though he gave us notice and we all knew about it, I'm still pissed off about it because he doesn't show up for streams.
Yeah, why did you
It's-
do
it's-
it for
it's
5
just-
days?
Yeah, it's just 2 hours a week. No big deal. But for Matt, it's never good enough. He doesn't even reply to our group chats anymore.
You
No
know, if you'd
communication
answered
at
the
all.
group chat, maybe we would respect him more. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, maybe we would have recorded episodes out, Nope, that's not happening. It's hard putting a podcast together, One of the hardest jobs on YouTube, right?
It's very difficult. It's not like you can just throw on a clown costume, fake cancer, and then try and act like you're running the show.
By the way,
He's
how's our audio? We got good audio?
Yeah, do we sound okay? Is this good for people? Fucking hell.
So
I
easy.
can't believe he's just outright admitting that he faked cancer now.
Yeah, because he doesn't care. He made it through it. He's won. Right? There's no more repercussions. He's got a fake tattoo, maybe not.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. I'm very unconvinced by this tattoo. The more I look at it, the less convinced I am.
Would it put it past you for him to fake it just so he can be more controversy? Because Keem's not going to fire him.
Well, I think so it sounds to me like Keem's kind of done with the podcast, right?
No.
Do you not think so?
No, he said that like 6 times in the last month. He's not done. He's not done. He wants to be done, I think. But he keeps finding himself
He'll
back.
only come back if Tommy gets kicked. Isn't that the case? Or something like that?
I feel like that could be true. Because he doesn't want to be interrupted by Tommy, I guess, even though all Tommy does is sit there and smoke cigarettes, apparently, but he also interrupts people. I don't know.
All right, well, let's jump right into this shit show of Lolcow Live.
I was not allowed to live stream on my own show, on my own channel. They deleted the stream to keep me from going live. Tommy deleted the stream to keep me from going live. And that's just not going to happen. Okay? Because, look, I'm Tipples, the motherfucking clown.
By the way, just so folks know, that is not me, the producer, having bad audio. That is Boogie that you can only hear out of your left ear right now, or left speaker. Boogie is clearly motherfucking incompetent.
Who would have thought?
Do you understand? This is my show. As much as it is Tommy's, as much as it is Jordy's, I have a face tattoo
This is so funny.
to keep this show alive.
Okay, pause. Boogie has a face tattoo because he has no self-respect, integrity, or anything left, okay? It's not to keep the show alive. It's because he's desperate for at least Keemstar to like him. That is why he's turned into Keemstar's pet. You know,
By the way,
welcome back, Beavis. How you doing, bro?
Hi guys. Cigarette was great. I'm out of breath because I clutched that cigarette.
Resting.
Matt,
Whoa.
you beautiful bastard!
Whoa.
I like how this
Stop
fucking
it!
guy does this thing where he's like, "Oh, I did all this. I brought the show back. It's me. It's me." But in reality, Boogie had like a full-blown mental breakdown this whole time. He's been having a mental breakdown for the past month, and it's always it's always his fucking problem. And now all of a sudden he's this big dog, like, "Yeah, I put the show on my fucking back, bro, and I fucking got a face tattoo, even though I'm a miserable piece of shit." I can't believe Boogie is doing this. It just annoys the fuck. Hi guys, by the way. How's it going?
Hey, bro.
Hey,
How was your
by the way,
vacation?
I'm still on it. September I come back, but as for now,
Solid.
I'm chilling. I'm reading Game of Thrones. You know, I'm blind. I'm nearsighted. I can't see anything. I don't know what's going on. My glasses broke, so I got that. But
Open the curtains. Well, then you won't be so blind.
all right, now that I'm gonna leave.
No, don't chase. It's like
Don't
when a
scare him
bird
away.
lands. We're just
Don't
like,
scare him Now go get the shoebox. And approach him very slowly. No, I want to ask you guys. I don't know much about tattoos, right? But I would assume, okay, that if your tattoo got infected while it's still fresh, right,
Mhm.
that is gonna decrease the legibility of your tattoo. Am I wrong?
Yeah, you're right. So I talked about
Because
this
the
with
white
Tony,
blood
so-
cells and everything will go to that area
You think-
before the.
are you saying that he's-
I'm
are you
saying
saying-
he got a fucking infection on purpose so that he didn't have to have that tattoo. That's what
He's
I
like
think.
he's fucking like taking his spit and he's just like rubbing it on his tattoo. He's fucking taking his urine and just rubbing it on there.
Yeah,
Sticking his finger up his ass, you know.
Yeah. I think that's what the motherfucker did.
Yeah, I went over this last night with the tattoo shit. Like, I think also there's a possibility that if you don't go in deep enough, then a lot of the ink will just bleed out. And that's why you have to use the right type of needles and stuff. So there's a possibility because I couldn't see the needle, and Boogie wasn't in a lot of discomfort while this was happening.
No. And then also, like, I understand that he didn't get a lot of letters done, like a lot of lettering done on his face, but that was really quick, right?
Yeah, it was.
Like
Yeah.
when he got the tattoo done, it was like really quick. Like, I would think that the guy would like, but that guy was just like,
Yeah, no, it was legit. Like I was like kind of watching it, and it felt like I turned away, and I turned back, and the tattoo was done. I was like, "Oh, damn, that was quick."
Yeah. So it's pretty fast going now.
Do you think it like I guarantee Boogie's like, I'm gonna get a face tattoo, but I'm gonna get it where my beard is, and they're not gonna know the difference, those suckers, and you'll never see it. You think that like I think that's the type of person
Boogie shove
Boogie
my
is.
finger in my ass,
Rub it all over the
shit all
tattoo.
over it.
I don't know. Boogie's got like a degrading fetish, so maybe he just like lets Desi shit on his face like Vince McMahon, and that's how it got infected.
Mm.
I mean, my theory here is the reason he came in so hot and did this whole kind of I run Lolcow live is they haven't had sex for a while. He's trying to impress her. You know, he's
know
trying
what
not to be
As
such a
this-
loser.
Hold on. Let's dig deep into this. Beckett, is this how you impress a woman?
I mean, if I was Boogie,
Is this
if
how
I was
you
the-
landed
What else?
Stardust?
What else? What else has Boogie got? Okay, what else?
You
has
turned
Boogie
on the
got?
cam and it was just you in full clown costume, and you were like, "Be mine,
No, I
honk
think
honk."
I think I sent her crab memes, like with crabs, like that were
Ooh,
fluffy.
so you gave her crabs.
Oh boy.
Heard it here first. TMZ
Yeah.
of the internet.
Didn't think that statement through. Thank God.
Beckett of crabs gives Stardust crabs.
Clip it.
Fuck.
You
Right.
know what's gonna happen in a few months, right? He's gonna end up doing like a goal. I'll shave the beard and show off the liar tattoo for $1,000. We gotta get $1,000 and 2,000 likes in chat. Come on. At least 70% of you have to like the poll. I can't wait till that's the new thing with them.
But there's definitely some I agree with Tommy. There's definitely some shenanigans going on here.
Well,
Or
yeah,
alternatively,
yeah.
Boogie's just a retard.
Well, yeah, it could be
Well,
both.
so what was the thing is like, hey, we're gonna do a stream today, and Tommy's like, bet it's scheduled, and they were like, nah, never mind. He's like, all right, whatever, and he deletes the stream, and then they go live anyways. Is that what happened?
No, so they all apparently I looked at Tommy's Twitter. I don't know if you want to pull it up. We can watch the videos he put out.
Mm.
You can get it from the horse's mouth, as they would
Give
say.
me a moment.
But essentially, the sum of what I believe happened is they had set up a date. Geordie was trying to get some person on the show for
Cobra.
today.
Yeah,
Yeah, for today. And then Keem went in there and put the fear of God in them. And they were like, oh, we have to stream now. And Tommy's like, no, motherfuckers, we have a schedule. I'm like, we can't get this shit done. We're doing it on schedule. And he was like, if you guys just listen to it from Tommy. I'm just rambling at this point.
Says one simple thing and they want to wing it, and nobody's there to do the goddamn stream. So there is no stream tonight, and I will delete any stream they put up until they have a meeting, because they'll sit there and they'll talk and text and they'll go on, but they won't actually say, let's go in Discord and have a meeting and iron this thing out and set a schedule. And it actually isn't Keem's fault. Keem just said, all he said was twice a week. That's it. And they have panicked ever since, because we were going to go back Tuesday, which we're probably going to end up going back Tuesday anyway, because nobody can get together. So this thing was scheduled. Everybody worked their weekends on. Keem said one thing, and they've all freaked out since. So I'm going to get them in a meeting, and hopefully we'll get a schedule for you as soon as possible. Have a good one. Bye.
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 And then I think there's a follow-up. Yep, there's the follow-up.
Yep.
I think that's what Keem wants. He wants to feel like it can't run behind his back. So we had a schedule. We had taken
By the way, pause for a
everything
second.
taken care of. And
Doesn't this sound like with the when you can't see him, it's like your sleep paralysis demon? Keemstar thinks this about you, Matt Pitt.
He's like one of those. He's one of those black guys in the dark that smile and you see the white teeth.
Oh my god.
The worst bit is there is light. He leans forward at the end of this clip and illuminates his face, and I'm like, "Why have you purposely moved yourself into the dark, Tommy? What the fuck are you doing?"
He did this once before. I think it was the Mama Max thing when Mama Max first made the video on Tommy. I think he was on vacation and he was in the dark and he was talking about it. I remember that. I remember that specifically. He's done this before.
It's it's a dark Tommy bit. That's actually kind of interesting.
Video.
everything taken care of, and I think he put the fear of God into both of them, and there's some kind of stunt going on. So apparently the stream is back on. I've had nothing to do with it. I don't think the plan was to have me have anything to do with it, so good luck, enjoy yourselves tonight, because I have no idea what's happening, and I think everybody's being taken for a ride. So yeah, I think what happened was we got the schedule, we got everything straight. Keem put the fear of God into both of them. They started panicking, doing every little thing, and there is some kind of stream, and there is some kind of plan tonight, probably between Boogie and Keem. My permissions are gone. Probably won't be around much longer. I gave it my best. Good luck, guys.
Ooh,
Ugh, yeah.
sounds rough. Now, can we bring this up? Oh wait, is this the
You have to
appropriate
tell
time
us
to bring
what the
this
fuck
up?
it is. Like, can we
right.
bring this?
Okay, let's bring this up.
Mm.
Tommy needed a 3-week vacation. Ways away
He told him before. No.
But why
No,
is he?
Beavers.
Why he's a house husband?
It doesn't matter.
Why does
told
he
him
need
before.
a 3-week vacation?
Was it
Who
3
cares?
weeks?
No, it was like
I
the
think-
18th or something. It's been like 2, but they want to
Yeah, I mean, he's like-
dramatize it.
But he went to a different country.
Yeah.
That was the thing. Like he went to Spain.
Yeah, and he told him before, I'm going on this vacation. I'll be back beginning of August. And then now they want to flip it like, well, Tommy hasn't been around for all these streams. Yeah, he dipshits. If you have a
Motherfucker,
problem with it,
I am-
you should have said something
I-
before.
I am currently doing the, and I have sent evidence of this. I am currently doing this stream on 3 chairs and a couch.
Yeah, but he's got like a family. He's got like a wife and a kid. He's
Oh wait, you're just saying that I can do this because I'm a sad fuck with no life? Is that what you're trying to tell me, Matt?
I mean, that's why
I
Boogie
can do this.
That's why Boogie
does it.
Yeah, that is actually legitimately what I feel about Boogie. No one loves Boogie. No one loves Boogie except for the Stockholm child he's like tricked into living with him. So like he's got a lot more freedom, right? Boogie, like Tommy has like a life together. And yeah, this is why all of us are sat here doing this whenever. Now I'm depressed. Still, I'm also entitled to holiday. Tommy works hard. He runs he runs his own show. It's not like Boogie, who has just a dead channel. All Boogie's got is being bullied by Keemstar on the vague hope that Keemstar will love him one day.
I don't know, man. When you like vacation, when you're like an adult, is supposed to be like, oh, I want to spend time with my kids and shit like that. That's all that man does.
As a guy in the process of, as a guy who's in the process of having, I think, like a 1.5 month vacation, I totally support Tommy.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Right?
Okay,
Exact
you're
same
fucking
situation.
biased, though, bro. I support him 100%.
Okay, right. Wait. Put the shoe on the other foot, though. If Wings went on vacation, if Wings had a kid and his wife all went on vacation, do you think he's going to record?
No, I don't think so.
Not a
No.
shot. No shot. Team, there's a slim chance he might. Very slim. All right. Probably.
I don't
Okay,
think
but-
Keem would.
Okay, but
I
now
don't
you're
think he would
comparing.
either.
All right, now you're comparing fucking Tommy C to Wings of Redemption.
They're on the same
that
podcast. I'm saying if they did the
Is that really
same
what you want to
thing. if they
I
did the
thought
same
I
thing-
thought that I was the one that was making bad remarks about Tommy, but that what you've just said, Tommy,
buddy.
listen back to this. That's the really
Sorry,
bad.
pal.
remark.
He was just trying to
didn't
throw
say
people under
nothing.
the bus today. It's just like- No, I think it's look. He told them up front where they'd be. He didn't know how big fucking July would be for the show, and ultimately the show didn't really require anyone else other than Keemstar and Boogie, because the draw of the show over the last month has been getting Medica on, Destiny on, Muda on, everyone else on to like shit on them. I mean, even last night,
Muda
getting
called in on
Diorio
his
on
phone.
was like the best thing. Yeah, but Muda always calls in on his phone.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
Muda was
it's
also
Muda.
at his house.
Yeah.
Okay, Tommy was at a hotel. That's nice scenery.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Muda also called in with shitty internet. All right, you know how bad that would sound. We can barely understand Tommy as it is. All right, if he calls in with bad audio, it's gonna be so much
Okay,
worse.
so now
with
what
the
you're
German
saying-
kid in
now
the
what you're
background.
saying-
Yeah.
Yeah, so now what you're saying, Toxic, is that Tommy C has a
No.
fucking mush mouth, is what you're trying to say right now.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
that's
Okay.
what I'm saying.
All right, you're making some enemies today, bud.
Howdy.
I just said, hi,
Hello.
Hellbent.
Why do you need
Uh,
three chairs to stream from, Beavers, you fat ass?
I have a laptop, a monitor, and a mic. The mic is on one
Anyway.
chair, the monitor's on one chair, and the laptop is on another chair.
All right. I just wanted to say welcome back, Matt.
No, not welcome back. Not welcome
Back,
back.
Matt.
Not back. Not,
That's a guest
I'm not
today.
Matt
back.
back.
That's a guest today.
Yeah, you going on another vacation?
Yes.
Another one.
All right.
This is 4
well-
weeks.
I don't know how much of the local stream you're planning to watch, but at some point, Winks calls out Boogie for not even reading donations. Do you know anybody else who's not reading donations?
Well, that.
Four.
Yeah,
Four?
that was-
Call my
score.
No, because technically, technically, you are the producer of the show, right?
Oh my god.
So
Shut
while
up.
we might catch the donations, technically it's your job to read them.
Jesus fucking Christ. Ragemonger with the 10. Matt returns to shit on Boogie. Let's go! Thank you, Rage. Very based. 5 gifted from Sliggins. 07 in the chat. Much appreciated, buddy.
Sliggins.
Good to see you. Alpha Russ became a member for 16 months.
I am.
Cheers, buddy.
Long time.
And
Motherfucker
Teddy with the
wasting his money.
$4.99. Since Max is back, I can stop single-handedly financing the show. We love you, Teddy. Please don't. And Hellbent, member for 5 months. Still not the worst tattoo ever. I don't know who you're talking about because I haven't seen Mitch in fucking weeks. And Vault 69 with the 2. I'm getting baited flashbacks. I feel you, buddy. Critical Shogun with membership for 12 months. Welcome, Matt. The show was dying without you. I am deeply hurt by that statement, but that is also true. And finally, another gifted 5 from Dew of the Mountain. Much appreciated, 07 in the chat.
Two of the Mountain. What? That's a
What?
cool name.
That's
By the
somebody's
way,
name.
When it
Toxic
comes to
people.
Oh.
reading donations, like why would you get Tommy to do that? That's like the worst person to get to read
Yeah.
donations.
Don't get Tommy. Don't get Keem. Get one of the other ones. Neither of
Yeah.
them can read.
Whoa!
Oh, fucking-
It's a Barry with a 50.
Big dono.
Jess gets 2% base. Thank you so much. See, Matt,
There
you
you
come
go.
back. Everyone's missed you. You get 2%.
Hey yo, now what we need, guys, is I need you guys to fill up that VC. Right?
Well, my
I'm
job
gonna
here is
introduce you.
done.
I'm gonna introduce you all as guests. Let's water down Matt's paycheck.
All right, I'm gonna let you go. My job here is done.
Wait,
but-
Hellbent,
wait.
Hellbent,
Speaking of your job being done, when we get some shorts out,
my
you're talking
God.
about Lolcow.
Yeah, what the fuck's wrong with you? Piece of
Yeah,
shit?
I've been
Where's my
lacking in
shorts?
the shorts department.
Yeah.
What's the last
Yeah.
time you watched
Even
shorts?
though I think
I
hold
walked
on,
right
what
into
was the
that.
last-
Yeah, you
what was the
really did.
Question. Has any of my co-hosts DM'd Hellbent about shorts?
Yes.
Nope.
No.
Beckett.
No, that's
No.
not true. Yeah, we literally DM'd about it today. Technically,
No.
technically,
I
that is.
I DM'd
Um,
Beckett and I said, "Oh my god, hearing Keem and Boogie talk about shorts makes me feel really called out. I haven't made a short in ages."
And
I
I
I-
responded to your DM, therefore having DM'd you about shorts.
I don't think that's
And-
I don't think
And
that's
okay, and Matt, just so you know, I was trying to pick up slack too, right? Ignore the conversation that we had afterwards. But I thought I needed to have a thumbnail from Hellbent, so I remember I reached out to you and said, "Who do I contact?" Remember?
Yes.
Remember?
And, yeah,
And then I messaged, and this is how we do things with Now Recording. I messaged Hellbent and I said, "Hey, you sexy bitch," and then she
Mhm.
replied, "Howdy," right? And then
Probably.
I didn't reply.
yeah.
You got scared
Yeah.
of the woman.
For 5 days.
Congratulations.
For 5 days, I didn't reply.
Can you guys please just whatever you do, just record one episode so the last episode we put out's not burn the world. All right,
Was
just
it
I
Bad
just
Luck?
need to
Yeah, I like
record
that
one
episode.
fucking episode.
Good episode,
Matt.
That
Matt.
episode.
Matt, did you watch any of this Lolcow stream?
I
watched
would
any of it?
I watched like 5 seconds here and there, and then I'd be like, "This is gay,"
Okay.
and then I'd come back and this is gay, this is gay. Yeah.
So,
So not really.
literally while I'm watching them bitch and moan and they're being like, and you put something in the fucking chat and then nobody responds to it for like fucking 10 hours, right? It's just, they just have to read their messages. It's on their
Yeah.
phone. And I'm just sitting there like,
You don't
fucking
respond to
deja
days,
vu, but I'm on
motherfucker.
the other side.
Yeah, no, there is parts of me because this has been going on with Lolcow Live for a while, and sometimes when Keem is like ranting about stuff, I'm thinking, yeah, this is kind of familiar.
Like,
This is
okay,
a bit-
I,
this is
'cause
a
I
little
hear,
familiar.
I hear a lot about other people's podcasts and things, and it's not just us, it's not just Lolcow.
I
Let's
thought,
be honest.
right? I think this is just how podcasts operate.
Yeah, it really
There's
is.
one guy that really cares, and the rest don't. Basically, Basically,
Yeah,
that's it.
and now recording, that's Beckett. Yeah.
Why? No. Let's not do that because then everyone will turn on me. Shut the fuck up, Hellbent.
Hey, Beckett, Beckett, have you told them your brilliant idea for a new host for Local Live?
Yeah. I'm absolutely saying this. So the problem with Lolcow Live, when it has problems and why it's worked, is because Keem has pushed at Boogie for like a month. Lolcow Live, what it needs is somebody who's a troll. It needs this either needs to rotate or needs someone. But I put up Queeman. I think Queeman would be fucking perfect to throw on there, at least for an episode, just to.
Bro, you guys are just trying to get Queen
You-
clout,
yeah.
bro.
No, it's not even that.
No, he's
They just want to
actually-
see the downfall of Queeman.
Yeah.
They just want to put fucking Queeman in front of 10,000 of these rabid Lolcow Live fans and to watch them rip it to pieces. Like on the Reddit and shit.
The
This
best
is
part of
like
this show last night.
fuck you, Beckett. That's a really sneaky fucking plan that you've just done there.
He's-
You're like, oh, it'll be great. He'll be so great in it.
The problem with that is that Queeman feeds off hate. Like, Chad Logic's chat hates him almost universally, but it doesn't
Queen
matter.
wouldn't give a fuck as well.
Yeah.
But like the best part about
Thrives
the
on
show
it.
last night was Diorio.
Yeah,
coming
because it
on.
wasn't just a fucking circle jerk fest. And Nick actually fought back.
I feel like Queeman would get along with Keemstar, but like just like Connor did in the beginning. But
no.
down the road,
No, I
No,
don't think
no,
Queen can get along with anyone.
down the road. I think
mean,
they
and
would-
also-
they would fight.
But also, to be fair to Tommy, right? When he went into it, when he started the whole Lolcow Live thing, his whole position was he was supposed to interrupt them. He was supposed to get like stories out of them and shit like that, and call them on their shit and blah 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 blah, right? And egg them on, and then Keem was like, "Oh, you fucking talk too much," right? So then Tommy goes and he's like, "All right, well then I'll just be sitting quiet." And now everybody's like, "Oh, you're fucking too quiet all the time." You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
there's like an
I think Keem
inconsistency
just
there.
cannot stand for somebody else to be the star of the show, or for him to not feature at all. That's why he kept inserting himself. He just cannot bear to not actually be involved in the actual show. Which is, I think,
I mean,
where
to
it
be
went
fair,
down.
Lolcow Live is the biggest thing that Keem has done in years.
I feel like
The most
he
relevancy that
misses
man has had.
he misses the Keemstar show, and this is his replacement for it.
I think Keem only knows how to do a podcast one way, and that's his
Mhm.
way, and that's the only way he can do it. And he can't, like, there's just nothing in his brain that can, like, separate himself from like a different entity or something, or oversee it from afar. He just can't do that. He has to be in there, ordering people around, making sure
Also,
it works.
also to call, I wanted to call Keemstar out on this. So you know how he posted something on Twitter, on the Lolcow Live account. He clarified that it was him that posted it, and he's like,
Yeah.
"Oh my god, they're still going to be paying this editor, right, for his, his like $2,000 a month to just make thumbnails at this point because they only do live shows."
And
Right.
shorts.
Well, and that, but Keem, you're a like 50% stakeholder at this point, right?
Yeah.
Why the fuck aren't you talking about that? That's your money. Are you that incompetent that you're just letting them piss your money
Yes.
away?
I don't
What?
think Keemstar gives a fuck about the money. Okay, so here's
No,
my
no, but
take.
I'm just saying when he calls out other people about that, right? It's very disingenuous to say like, "Oh, these guys that do this, yes, they should, I suppose, but at the end of the day, he has even more incentive to do so." They can't really turn around to them and say, "You're pissing away your money." Well, motherfucker, they're pissing away more of your money than their money, to be fair.
I think
I
it's
mean,
interesting. They never vote on firing anybody either. They just do it, or Keem just does it.
Yeah, that too.
but also, does it even make sense to try and distinguish what's real and what's kayfabe at this point? At least in terms of what's coming from Keem's side.
Okay, so I believe I believe Nick when he says that this blindsided Tommy last night, and I think
No,
that
yeah.
a lot of the stuff that happened like last month was real and Keemstar just rolling.
I just
Anything
mean in terms of
involved with-
Keem's outrage about the money.
Yeah. Anything involved with Tommy is real because he doesn't really like being involved in like kayfabe type stuff. So all of this
Yeah.
is 100% real.
I think Keem and Boogie 100%. Most of like what you saw yesterday was probably just like them talking before, and then Keem just feeding him things to say, and
Yeah.
then Wings was just there just to be there
So,
and just
but
to say shit.
I kind of
Walking Keem in the beginning of the show, he was like, "I want you here at this time. I want you to." It's like, motherfucker, you're not the boss. Like, why are you like making like he was like doing an impression of Keemstar. It was weird.
I also kind of missed it. So is Boogie going around now saying like 100% he fake cancer? Like I fake cancer now? Like that?
He said it on the stream.
Yeah.
Yep.
I thought he
Like,
was
at the
doing this
beginning
thing
of
where
the
it's
stream,
like
he's like,
I just didn't know 100%, but I knew. I'm pretty sure I have like or something.
Well-
or you know.
Now that the repercussions are over, why not say it? He doesn't care.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
He's never
Fucking-
missed a show. No one cares about it anymore. It's old news.
Yeah.
You know?
All right, I'm gonna say one last thing, and then I'm gonna go. I feel bad for the editor. I don't know what is it, 8th editor, 9th editor, but he seemed to, he seemed to have held on for quite a while. I saw that Turkey Tom was looking for an editor recently, so if one of you has contact with him, maybe you should put them in touch.
We'll
Yeah,
get him
that
Craig
guy-
Beckett.
What?
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get him Craig Beckett.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say what the fuck.
Good
All right, well,
Look, if you
as you
identify
were,
as Craig Beckett,
Beaver,
you're
stop
fine
sending me
there.
nudes.
Whoa.
You start sending me nudes.
Jesus
God
Christ.
damn it.
Thank you for the 14th month, Lena. I begged you. I begged you. I begged
Oh,
you.
Wait. Tommy just said you take the one we just fired. I think the editor just got fired.
Yeah, didn't
Yeah,
they
he got
get
fired
fired? No, he
yesterday.
got
Yeah, they got
fired
fired
while
last night.
during the live stream, right?
Did
Yeah,
he?
That's what I
He was
heard.
like, yeah, he was like, Keem fired him an hour ago.
Yeah.
Because Nick had an idea for him to be the producer, which would make a lot of sense. They should get like an outside producer, pay him like $200 a month or something to sit there and do nothing. But yeah, he was like, the editor
No,
should
but
come in here and just produce. And then Tommy was like, well, he got fired an hour ago by Keem.
no, but I mean the production, I could see that. But then as the producer, he would have to go out and find the stories and everything. He'd have to be his own little newsroom as well for that money.
The thing that actually does confuse me about trying to remove Tommy, and like I'll straight up say it just looks like they're trying to oust Tommy, is Tommy's a part owner. They'd have to do this whole thing of buying him out, but wouldn't Tommy have the choice of that? So like, if Tommy just refused the buyout, then he'd be off the show and still taking the bank home from it. Because like that was how it was presented. It was, we paid the editor and the rest is a four-way split between the relative owners.
It should make sense like that, and if it doesn't, then Boogie could say that, or Tommy could say that Boogie wanted to fake cancer and would have got paid out, but I wouldn't, or I don't get paid out for this.
Tommy is saying in caps, there is only one owner. So
all right,
interesting.
Wait.
Yeah, well, we all know who that is. Let's let's
it's Wings of Redemption.
Okay,
yeah, exactly.
Right, so the 25% thing's out the window.
No, because if you think about it, the ownership, right? It could be discussed in terms of like profit distribution. So everybody earns a salary from doing the show, and then any additional money that they make goes to whoever, right? But I don't know.
It's just it's crazy to me that this was all this podcast almost never happened. It was just supposed to be like this fun little thing that they did for the memes, and it was like, we can't get DSP, let's get fucking Tommy in there and let's see what happens. That it wasn't meant to be anything. There was no high standard for this podcast. It was just supposed to be a podcast with three guys just for the laughs. And then as soon as things start happening, Keem has to like just put his fucking claws in it, and he has to make it this corporate fucking entity where it's like, this has to happen, this has to happen, they got to do this, and they got to do that, and they got to do this, and it's just, it becomes Keemstar Show 1 part 2. You know, that's all it is.
Yeah, I don't know how Keemstar operates because I've never worked with him personally. But is Keem like a micromanager?
It sounds like.
Does he just
from what
does he just like have his fingers in everything he wants to do?
Yeah, well, yeah, he's a micromanager. No, he's not a micromanager. He's a micro screamer. So he like, imagine me, right? If I just came into the group chat and be like, you fucking guys don't do shit, man. You guys need to fucking do this, do that, and then I leave. And then I come back like a week later and just yell at you guys again. And then I leave. And then I come back again and just yell at. That's what Keem does. He just yells at everybody.
With no direction.
No direction.
Well, this pissed me off when he was talking about jobs, like, oh, you remember what it was like when you were young? Your boss would come and shout at you if something was wrong. Motherfucker, like, when was the last time Keemstar was employed by somebody, like, actually in a career profession? Because that's actually not how it's not really how things worked back in the day either. Like, when you're a career professional, you're treated with respect because you have a trade. You can't just go and fucking scream at people. And like, if he wants,
the only place that worked was like show business, like Hollywood producers, like screaming at talent and shit. And even now, that supposedly is dying out. So like that, yeah, that sort of like habit is gone.
Yeah,
I think the only job that Keem had prior to YouTube was he worked at some law firm as like a paperboy.
Yeah, he somehow swindled a fucking. He swindled a job as what is it called when you work at a law firm? Paralegal. He swindled a job as a paralegal with no college experience whatsoever.
Yeah, and then he sold some shit. I can't remember what it was.
Yeah, and then he got the fucking Minecraft. Well, he got the Minecraft thing. The what was it called?
I don't remember.
Fortress Craft.
Fortress Craft. Yeah, and he made like a bunch of money through that.
Yeah, he sold that for a bunch of money, and that's really been his work experience. And then it was just on bandit cam screaming at people.
Sliggins with the 10. The latest episode where Nick was on Boogie reminded me of Randall from the show Recess, and Keem was Miss Finster.
Teddy with the $4.99. There's only one owner, and it's Colton. God damn.
Oh God.
You know who? Okay. All right. You know, we are the illegitimate child of Shot from the Point, right? And that will always be the case. And I'll always swing for the lazy Tommy C. But that being said, you know who would be great on fucking Lolcow Live? Potential host? Dead on Dave. He'd be great. And the reason I say that is because Dave can't entertain people on his own. But he's great at making other people entertain people.
Yeah, and then Blossom could come on. Like,
yeah.
Well, we're not having this conversation now, are we?
Wait, hold on. Has Wings ever said the N-word?
Yes.
Yes.
So then what we could have is Blossom confronting Keem and Wings on their usage, and then fucking Wings didn't Wings, like, in the past, he spoke in Ebonics, right?
Yeah.
Because he grew up in the rough. So you could have Wings and fucking Blossom talking to each other in Ebonics. Be a great show.
I am
Should make
so
it
down
happen.
for that season 2 or season 3.
Listen, okay? They broke out of the bringing
Oh,
Lolcow
you know
on
what would be
stage.
funny? Hold on, Toxic. You know what would be fucking hilarious, right? You remember when sorry Dave, I'm about to chat shit. But you remember when Dave and Blossom did that stream and they were trying out the hot sauces with the fucking chicken pieces, right? And Blossom was just like scoffing hers fucking down, right?
Yeah.
Now you do that same thing, but you put a finite amount of chicken with Wings, Boogie, and Blossom in a room. You see what happens.
What fucking what? Just end up drinking.
Who
the hot
likes
sauce.
chicken more, black people or fat people?
Oh, Nick said something interesting last night. He was like, I don't know why they're doing this thing of like challenging Boogie to lose weight. I don't want to see him better himself. I want to see him get worse. And I actually fully agree with Nick here. It's like the challenge should be Boogie. Apparently you need to lose weight. Well, you need to put it on. You don't get your play button back until you put weight on. That's like you need to get to like 500 pounds.
Here's what we do. They both we do a Big Mac eating contest, okay? Sponsored by McDonald's. All right. Wings and Boogie. They both have like 15 Big Macs in front of them. All right. Whoever wins, whoever eats more gets paid the most that month. There you go.
You know what they used to do? Like, I don't know why they used to do this. Because, okay, side tangent, real quick, right? So, like in some museums in Europe, they have like coin purses that are made out of testicle skin of people that are dead. Right?
It's a hell of a side tangent, buddy.
Yeah, they like they would turn like the scrotum into like a little coin purse, right? Now, first side tangent is I feel like a titty would be much better because that would be like a coin bag. You could get a lot more value if you were going to do that. But that being said, when Boogie dies, his girlfriend should sell that skin off. Right? You could do a lot.
you want to turn Boogie into a lamp?
Like a normal person, you couldn't cover a whole suitcase. Right? There's not enough skin. It would be all patchy. But like Boogie's been stretched.
It's crazy to me. If you think about it, how many chances Boogie has had to better his life. Like he has $30,000 teeth in his head right now. He's had gastric bypass surgery. He's had like multiple people reach out to him wanting to better his life. One including DDP of DDP Yoga, who has been known to help like obese people lose a lot of weight through like this yoga workout. He's had so many ample chances and so many openings. He's been successful. He's made money. He's been able to basically retire if at one point he could. And he's just squandered every single time. This is the real Boogie. Lolcow Live Boogie is the real Boogie. That's the real person. That's who Boogie is. This fuck up delinquent who can't get anything right. That's just him.
The Boogie somehow skated by and got everybody to think he was the Mr. Rogers of the internet. Whereas in reality, his first career choice, which was hosting porn sites and reviewing like sex toys and shit like that, that is the Boogie. He is a sleazebag. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's a sleazebag that sits behind a computer and plays WoW.
I don't get it, because like this guy had the dental surgery he got is kind of scary. Like you get these, you have to get it drilled in your, you get all your teeth taken out, and then you have these fucking these fucking teeth put in, like a group of teeth put in, and they're drilled into your jaw. That's terrifying. So my thinking is, if you can face something like this, why can't you, like, after overcoming that, you could pretty much take on anything. But this guy just goes back to his house to whine about his life on the internet, and he can't snap out of it.
Well, you know what's fucking worse about his teeth? So he goes and he gets his teeth done, and I'm sure the doctor said to him that they probably want to add natural wear and tear to them.
Yeah,
and fading. They normally fade them a little so that they're not like white, like in your face white, because he's a 40-year-old man. Your teeth are not supposed to look 100% perfect when you look like he looks. And then he fucking smiles at you, and it's like uncanny valley.
No,
you just
not
see
only
this perfect pearly whites, and then this body that's just been abused.
not only that,
It's like yeah.
they gave him monkey mouth, so his teeth. It's fixed now because I think he went in and changed it. But his teeth were like too big for his jaw.
Yeah.
So it was like, it was really weird. But anyways, I gotta dip out. I'm gonna dip. But thanks for having me, guys. Keep watching Now Recording. I will be back in September, and I might pop in every now and then. But you guys have a good one.
Bye.
Who was that?
Some caller.
Some
random caller.
What was I going to say? It was important. I was going to say something about fat ass over here. Oh, let's address this quickly, because he says this repeatedly, right? He always goes and he says, when you see somebody as fat as we are, we're eating to kill ourselves, right? That's his line that he always gives. I'm pretty sure that's not true. Maybe that's true in your case. I don't think it is. But I think you eat because you like the taste of food. I eat because I like the taste of food.
I love food.
I've never watched I'm sure there's an element of like shame eating, but then what it is it's not really you shame eating. It's that you're fucking depressed because you're a fat ass. So you go out and you go get food because sugar gives you dopamine, and dopamine makes you happy, right? But that's not you trying to kill yourself. That's just you having an unhealthy relationship with food. But you're still only eating the food because it tastes good and it makes you feel good.
Yeah.
Like, you're not trying to kill yourself, bro.
I feel like everything that comes out of his
If he was trying to kill himself, why wouldn't he just drink lard? Like, just go get lard and drink lard and eat lard.
He doesn't want to die.
Well, that's clear. Because on one fucking thing, he'll be like, I just wish I were dead. Bah, 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 bah. And then he'll be like, but I'm going for all these medical treatments so that I don't fucking die, man. But I just wish I were dead. Like, pick a struggle. Choose one, commit. Grab the butter knife down the street. Commit.
Beavers, sometimes you just gotta bite your tongue, alright? What I was gonna say is, I know everything.
Hold on, Toxic. One last thing. Just before you get it. You know what Boogie should have done as a fucking punishment? Keem, if you're listening, if you ever listen to this, right? Get his mouth wired shut.
No, then the content's gone.
Yeah, I was gonna say the content's
no,
gone.
He can still talk like this, but get his mouth wired shut for like a month. And see how thin he gets. Just from not stuffing his fucking
Still
gullet.
got the Mountain Dew.
No, I completely fucking disagree. What they should do is they should bring on Foodie Beauty and Amberlynn Reed and Trisha
Oh my
Paytas,
God,
and they should all
please.
do a mukbang together.
Please, that's content.
I was gonna make this comparison because I watched part of the stream too. But fucking Keemstar has his hand has his hand up fucking Boogie's ass, Boogie's the puppet. Boogie's the big fat puppet talking for Keemstar this entire stream.
This is bullshit. Hold on. No. This is bullshit.
Okay,
right? You guys can sit here and talk all this shit about Keemstar, right? I'm the only one who's actually someone
You're
still a
fucking
Keemstar fan.
You're
Yeah,
a simp.
Maybe that's true, but you know what? I'm the only one here who's fucking blocked by Keem. All right, tell me how that makes sense.
How the fuck
know what's
did you
really
get blocked
funny?
by Keemstar?
Because I criticized him on Twitter. I said something on a Now Recording stream, and I'm the one who gets blocked.
Because of the shorts. Why can't you upload the? I think you said like, why can't you upload your Snapchat stuff?
But I wasn't blocked back then. Whenever he came on, I was blocked like in April. Whenever we did a Lolcow stream back then.
Wow. I don't know.
Bullshit, bro.
I purposely try to get blocked by Keem, but it never works. He never
I
does
don't. I would. I want to. It's bullshit.
I
You guys,
You
can you guys
feel
tweet
the
out
actual
unblock
pain in his
toxic?
voice. Holy shit.
Yeah.
As a recurring segment, right? Just thinking about, the fatties and somebody you guys said a mukbang. What if Mr. Beast, right, like got all the fat YouTubers
Mhm.
and put them in a circle, right?
Last to eat the
And then on
burger
the-
wins $1,000.
Exactly. Like he puts them all in a circle, and then on the outside of that circle is like KFC, Wendy's, just every fast food item, ice cream, everything, right? And then he's like, last one to leave gets $1 million. And then
One
we
of them
finally
dies
settled
because they
who's the
actually have an eating
disorder. They all have fucking diabetes and they just keel over. And nothing of value was lost.
I also got blocked by Boogie. All right, I got unblocked, but I still got blocked
Am
by
I
Boogie at
blocked
one
by him?
point. This is
I don't think I'm
bullshit.
I'm not blocked by anybody. I'm not relevant.
I don't care
enough
about
to get
that one as
blocked.
much anymore, but I'm not either.
I
Boogie.
don't know.
No, I'm following Boogie. He doesn't follow me.
Doesn't follow me either.
Sad.
How was I gonna say? Oh yeah, everything that comes out of Boogie's mouth is usually a lie, including
Yes.
that probably. But he
Yeah.
used to talk about on Lolcow how like him and Desi get these like really good deals on McDonald's where they like split a fry and they both eat like
Yeah.
double cheeseburger or something. Like who
Yeah.
believes that? All right. If that was the case, you'd be losing this weight just sitting at your chair. All right.
Well, I think
Yes.
Desi's getting thinner. Somehow. Like, so
Alright,
maybe,
well, maybe that was
She's
real
the
for her.
fucking. She's like the starving Marvin
Wait, they actually
of his
they do.
household.
He wasn't lying. They do split that, but he eats after that, and he has like 3 Big Macs next to that too, with a
Yeah.
fucking 20 piece of chicken nugget.
He's like, here you go, Desi. Here's your one fry. And then
I
he
can't
just
wait for
scarfs down everything
Desi to do like an expose on Boogie. I hope she calls it supersized him.
Oh god, that'd be great.
All right, guys,
That's a great name.
guys.
What?
We haven't had a fucking caller into this thing in such a long
In like
time.
a month.
And-
just had a- we
yeah, and
just
I'm
had two
afraid
guests.
that this person's
ahead,
going to
go
run
ahead,
away. So,
Okay.
Oh, we got
yeah,
a caller?
Hellbent doesn't count. Yeah, we've
Okay.
got a caller, and we're going to take them because it's literally
Is it
it's been a
Keemstar?
ghost town.
Okay, I'm gonna bring them in.
No.
Oh.
It's a dude, I think.
Hello, Purple Heart. What you
You
got
are
first?
live on
Kingdom
now
now.
recording.
Hello, Toxic, and hello. I literally just came up here and I was like, wow. Anyway, yep. So never mind.
What?
I don't know what to say.
Riveting.
Take your time. Literally, there is zero pressure.
True.
Speed
Except
it
for
up.
the large audience watching us.
Yeah,
What's
just
actually
our
funny is that
first
I was
caller.
never blocked by Keem as soon before I left Twitter. Like when I was on Twitter, I was never blocked by Keem at all. So, congrats to anyone who was blocked by Keem.
Bullshit.
It is a badge of honor.
No, it's not.
It is really.
Mm-hmm. All right.
It
Well,
literally
Purple,
is.
it was great having you on. Thanks for calling in.
No problem.
And anything else?
I don't think so. I don't think I have anything else to say.
All right.
My
Well,
apologies.
No, you're
no,
fine.
no,
You're
no,
fine.
no, no,
Thank you.
no.
We really
need more-
appreciate
we
all
need more-
callers.
Hey, shut the fuck up, Cole. We need more people to call into
Okay,
this.
core.
All right. You are like our first call in, like a fucking month. The rest of these people are fucking lazy. They want to call us lazy, say that we're not providing content.
Yeah,
You
no
don't
one
cover
calls in.
anymore. None of you must call in. What to do? Anyway, thank you.
I
Purple.
mean, if you literally want, you could just literally just said, why don't you all join the waiting and we'll just drag you guys in.
We do.
And then just pick out
We do
random.
We do
We
that.
do
No
that.
one,
They
no
just
one's
don't
going.
listen.
All right, good
Just
call.
choose your favorites and just kick them off.
Kick him out
All
like
right.
this.
There we go.
See, I
We need
moved it
more
over.
callers, guys.
We really do.
I've been a bad girl.
Oh,
Thanks,
who's been a bad
Kylie.
girl? Oh,
Uh,
thanks, Ali.
Thanks for the
What?
sound.
Where do you want to go from here, boys? You want to? Yeah, I mean, we've talked a lot about the stream already.
Should we
You
just
know.
skip to the Nick part?
I know.
Let's skip to the bit where Keem
This
calls
was like
in.
1 more minute while I go have a cigarette.
Wait,
Shut up,
what?
Beavers.
Yeah, Beavers has been
Let's
good.
watch
He hasn't
1
had
more
a
minute
cigarette
while
for,
I
like-
go and satiate my nicotine craving.
Yeah, it's been like 50 minutes. I'm surprised he hasn't keeled over and died. It's like
Exactly.
Boogie going out 5 minutes without a cheeseburger. Christ.
Yeah. All right. Watch another.
We're gonna watch another minute. It's just gonna have Keemstar in it.
Do you think Joey Chestnut likes hot dogs still?
Who's
Call
Joey
you piece of
Chestnut?
shit. Did you not listen to what I said?
No.
He's the
fuck
hot
you,
dog
sir.
eating contest guy.
All right.
Bye,
Now
Beavers.
what will happen is you guys either fill the dead air while I'm gone, right?
We were.
Or
Yeah, we're going
okay,
to.
but you do
Bye.
not press fucking play.
See you later.
Alright.
Beavers, you were listening to the stream before. You can listen to it again whenever you're smoking your cigarette.
I
and remember what
am
you're
your
doing for the next 2
Keemstar.
minutes.
You will listen to
Bye.
what I say,
Alright,
you little
Keemstar.
one-eyed monster.
All right, Beavers McKeem.
You should call him a little one-eyed monster. Is that literally a slang for a penis? What are you doing? It's both ableist and kind of fucked up.
Show you my one-eyed monster. Press play.
Well, Beavers was asking for nudes earlier, to be fair.
Okay, so what was your point about a hot dog guy or Joey something?
Joey
Or what?
Chestnut, the hot dog eating contest guy who won for like the last 20 years. Do you think he actually
Okay.
still likes hot dogs?
I
Or do you think he
mean,
hates hot dogs now?
I mean, he's been doing it for so long. I think it's just a requirement to like hot dogs at this point. I don't think he eats them on his free time though. Like,
He's got to
when he's
practice.
not
He's got to
competing.
train.
Yeah, but I don't think he's doing it while just Yeah, I'm gonna go to a barbecue and the first thing I'm gonna do is get a hot dog. I think he's getting a burger or ribs or something.
Beckett, do you have hot dogs over there in Funnyland?
Yeah, but they're not as good. And ironically, every time I go to America, I seek out street vendors to get hot dogs. This isn't a joke. This isn't a bit. I fucking love American hot dogs. Okay, I have fond childhood memories of being in California and eating them. I've either been in multiple states. Like, Americans do not understand how good hot dog street food is in your country. It's fucking incredible.
Have
Okay.
you had a foot long hot dog in your mouth?
Ooh.
I haven't.
Mm.
Ooh,
What's
that's
the
good.
Listen, chat can make all the fucking jokes
it
it wants. I stand American hot dogs. Okay, they're fucking great. You can't get anything as good in the
Yeah,
UK.
America's
the
known
fucking
for their big
chili dogs
wieners.
in. Oh my god, so good, so fucking good. I'm hungry now.
Do you like them burnt? Black?
I like them
What?
slightly grilled. Right?
Mm.
Yeah. Do you have a gag reflex? Fuck you guys.
Yeah.
You ever
How
had
far,
mayonnaise on a hot dog?
Cool.
Alright.
You good?
What?
You said how far and then just stop talking. You okay?
No, because Toxic was asking about mayonnaise on a hot dog, and I haven't.
What else do you seek out in America, Beckett?
What else do I seek out in America? Got really nice
Drugs.
natural things there.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
American drugs are crap. American drugs are crap. British drugs are better.
Court press play.
So what? I can't press play. Beavers told me I
It's
can't.
Yeah, we're just literally
He's the
filling
Keemstar
air while he's
of the
having a
show.
fucking cigarette.
He told me he's the Keemstar. I'm afraid to lose my job. All right.
Okay, I did
well,
go to last time I was out there. I went to the Boston. I think it's Boston Marina. It was one of the aquariums, and I got to see a horseshoe crab and pet it. That was really cool.
You and your fucking crabs.
I really like crabs. They're really cute. Though horseshoe crabs aren't true crabs. Okay, I'm gonna stop now. This is actually getting fucking ridiculous.
Yeah. We could have hit play. We could have.
Fucking
You guys
reasonable.
love Beaver so
There's
much.
like
We
no
could have hit play.
reason for you to be kicking off and acting like a spurg.
Well, I feel how I feel.
I love
Anyway, I'm
this
gonna
guy's
dip out
Liverpool
now because
accent.
Keemstar's here. I imagine he's got something to say. So see you guys around.
See you, man. You want authenticity? You're getting authenticity. This is how I
Listen,
actually
can you
fucking
guys?
feel. Can we what? I
Man,
can.
this show is
Can you
better
guys hear
produced
me?
than
A little
our
bit.
recording.
Dude, Boogie, you have to fix your mic. It's an OBS issue.
Well, it's going to require a reset.
No, it's not.
Well, maybe fucking reset. I don't know. You're doing a whole show and nobody can hear what you're saying.
Okay, then I'll reset.
You don't understand how bad it is.
Then I'll reset. I'll be right back.
Oh my
Like
god.
fucking, this is what is the point of fucking even doing a show if they can't
I
fucking
didn't
hear
know
you?
it was that bad. So, yeah.
We told you it was that bad.
Everyone is spamming it for fucking the entire time you're
Yeah, they
live.
also tell me I'm muted. They'll tell me I'm not fucking. They can't
Boogie
hear me
hosts
at
the show
all.
better than Tommy, by
Dude,
the way.
you're what audio are you using for Discord right now? Is it the podcast mic that you have?
Yeah, it's the same thing I'm using for the show.
Okay, so then it's not a mic issue. It's a fucking
All
OBS
Well,
issue.
let me take a look.
Go look at the OBS settings and see what it's doing to your mic.
Oh, wow, this is riveting content. Listening,
It's
tech
literally
support.
like yeah. Like even whenever people call in to like help Tommy with some sort of ridiculous issue, it's not this bad. At least we can understand what's going on.
Well, yes. So it's coming out of one ear. It's probably set to a mono, and it has to be set to stereo. That's probably what it is. I've had
Yeah,
this
which
issue before, and I've fixed it on live on stream before. It's not that bad.
Yeah. Yeah, no, but Boogie doesn't have chat open and doesn't want to listen and actually make the show better. He just wants to sit there and oh god. I
Well, he
can't.
wants to. All he wants to do is do what he does, which is sit there in front of a camera, press the record button, and then let it fly, and then send out a YouTube video. He doesn't want to do a live stream. It takes a lot. It takes a bit more effort to do that and to make sure everything's working and prep. But I'm telling you, Keemstar is gassing Boogie up, saying you're the best, you're the content of this show, you're the reason why this last month we've been so successful. You got this. Don't let Wings or Tommy put you down. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck them. Fucking you're the man. You're in charge while I'm gone. And he's probably like, "Oh my god, Keemstar, thank you so much for saying I'm in charge."
Do you think like basically Keemstar feeds him what are the equivalent of Scooby snacks?
Exactly.
Yes. And that's his paycheck.
That's his paycheck. That's all you get. Fat fuck.
That's the only reason why Boogie wants Keem's approval is because Keem pays Boogie's bills with Lolcow Live.
I mean, I will say like it's difficult as well with Boogie because like I actually hate him. I cannot believe that he's just like, yeah, guys, it's fine. I took my punishment for like faking cancer, so it's fine now. I'm like, you faked cancer, you fuck. Like what? I don't know how you actually get up and show your face anywhere in public again after doing that. Let alone trying to do this big man shit. You guys don't do enough. I kept the show alive. You can barely keep yourself alive. Okay, you have to be kept alive by a fucking like developmentally challenged 19-year-old. You fucking high? Christ.
Well,
So
Becky, you got the age wrong. Wow, your entire statement's invalid. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh
Cole.
yeah. I'm sorry. She's 21.
He's averaging about 500 to 600,000 video views a month. He's still getting residuals on that. Not all of his videos are demonetized. And even when you're demonetized, if you have YouTube Red, you still get money. So he's getting a decent paycheck from his channel too.
I don't believe Boogie's broke. I don't believe Boogie's broke. I think it's another lie. I think it's another plea for sympathy. I don't think it's fucking true.
I think he has I think he has a savings account and he puts half that shit in there, or a second account. There's
Tell him to
fucking
show us his
way
bank
he's poor.
account.
Now Beavers is back. Do
Yeah.
you want to take your break, Toxic? Because that's what we're gonna do
Yeah.
now. We're gonna run it like a fucking bar.
No, I
Alright,
want
do
to
you wanna take
accumulate my
15
time so I
minutes?
can just leave early at
Yeah,
the end.
you can go for your
Okay.
little pee break.
Also,
He's gonna leave early at the end.
I just wanted to correct something that I heard while I was outside having a smoke. Developmentally delayed 19-year-olds can be pretty hot.
Fucking
Wow.
correct. That's not a correction. That's just a comment on one of you. Apparently, you have a weird fetish. Fuck off.
That's a soundbite.
Huh?
All right.
Downey's need
right
love too.
here, and then middle, and then distort it. Then it's
Downey's
super
need
low,
love
and then it's
too.
super fucking
Jesus
loud.
fuck.
Like it's literally. Theorio just
I'm
texted.
skipping
He
it.
said the problem with Boogie's mic is it's only set for one channel. You don't notice it because Discord makes it work on 2 channels automatically. He's mono and not stereo. It's
Oh wow, man! I didn't even watch this part, and I knew what to do. That's crazy.
probably always been like this because he doesn't make real content.
Oh, okay. I know what I need to do. Actually, I know what to need to do.
Oh my god, now it's in my one ear.
Hold on.
Yep.
You would think somebody as wide as Boogie could fit 2 channels.
All I'm saying is like,
Bazinga.
I'm trying to
That was pretty good.
I can't imagine.
laughing my
And
ass
it's
off on my
wings
fucking
of
couch.
it's wings of redemption saying that to you. I mean, that's just to like remove yourself from the census moment. Fuck.
You fucking
eating
fat
popcorn.
ass.
And it's just to the point where there's no point because, like, dude, at one
You know why
point,
else
Wings was
Boogie shouldn't be streaming this? Because throughout the stream, he keeps pulling up the stream to check his audio, and then it also plays over the stream so you
Yeah.
can hear whatever else is going on. And then in a minute, you're going to see he pulls up a fucking tutorial on how to fix it, and you can hear that for a second. I'm like, what are you doing, Boogie?
You know,
Jesus
like,
Christ.
and what is remarkable, right, is he has been doing this as a career for like
Yep.
20 years.
Okay.
That's like an accountant not knowing how to work Excel.
But he's not.
Right.
He doesn't do streams. He does recordings. Remember, so it's different.
Yeah, totally.
I mean, it's slightly different, but not really.
You know, when I
It's
was like 5, I knew what stereo and mono was because, you know, like video games, every video game had that option. Even
Yeah, and then-
Pokemon on the Game Boy had that option.
Yeah, and then you had those, I don't know how old you are to have known this, but you know, you had the 3 cables, right? Before
Yeah.
the HDMI. And then you
Red,
had
white,
the
yellow.
right, the left. Yeah. And then the video one.
Yep.
And then if you only plugged one in, it was mono. And then if you plugged 2 in, it had like a little arrow thing that went over the 2 of them and said stereo. Like both channels.
If you there was a trick though. If you put the red one in the white one, or the white one in the red one, I don't remember. But if it only has one white or red,
Yeah.
you can get stereo. There's a way
Yeah.
to do
Yeah.
it. And nobody
Old loophole.
like you just had to play it. But I can't believe Boogie wouldn't know what that is. But you know,
I'm sure he
he's
did. He
also-
just wanted to piss people off. I think
He
he's just
used to be
purposely
a
riling
fucking
people up.
web developer.
Sure he was.
He did. He ran porn sites.
Uh-huh.
If it's true,
Sure he did. Is there any proof?
If he didn't, yeah.
All right, yeah, you're gonna lie. You're gonna lie about running porn.
Boogie would.
That sounds like a lie that a 13-year-old would say. You know, like,
Yeah, but
Boogie
here's,
would.
but
I ran
here's the
porn
thing-
sites,
He's a man
actually.
child.
But is that really above him? He lied about cancer.
I
wanna
like
see.
about
Boogie said
cancer
the only.
and I run a porn site.
Boogie said the only thing he wouldn't show are his medical records. Right? I want to see his bank accounts,
Base.
but I'm a nobody, so no one cares what I got to think. I want to see his bank
No one
accounts
gives
though.
a fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
echoing.
If there's a lot of tech time stuff, I'm gonna fast forward to when he starts to yell at Boogie. So
At one point, Wings was
I'll
low.
just skip to when Nick
Other
joins.
times, Wings is like perfect, and then other times he's like super fucking loud. None of it makes any fucking sense, bro.
And it's
Yeah.
all on
I know,
Boogie's side of it.
You just got super loud on your fucking side. It's definitely not just you. Because I only have your audio coming in through Discord, and you just got super fucking loud. Yeah, I know what the problem is. I had a fucking filter in place on my
That's
old
not the
setup,
issue.
and I logged
That's
in
not the
via
issue,
another
you
password,
fat,
and now
useless
it's
Really
fuck.
weird
there.
hearing one
It's
thing
just
in
file
mono and
file.
everything else in
Yeah, I know. I
stereo.
know.
Fucking filter. That's the problem.
Okay,
You guys want to turn my
Chili
mic down?
Force with the
we'll
huge
just
dono.
fix it and make sure it's good before you continue
Oi!
with your opinions
Hey,
because
Core.
Oi!
Core.
what?
You piece of shit. Chili Force with the big 50 dono. Props to you for sticking up for yourself. We all trust your take on this.
Where the
Thank you.
Wait, what take you talking about?
I don't know, but I'm saying thank you either way.
Thank you.
That's me. That's me. That's me. That's stuck up for my.
Oh, motherfuckers! I am so dumb. I'm so dumb.
That was
I
an
am
all
so
donation.
dumb. I am so dumb. No, that wasn't even an
That was on the
donation.
that was on the Lolcow.
No,
Wait,
that
did
wasn't
you-
even on the Lolcow. I had
That was
Tommy
someone
C's
else's
stream
stream.
open.
You're an idiot.
That is
I am so
actually
dumb, bro.
fine.
Oh,
I was so dumb,
you are
you
bro.
such an
reading?
idiot.
What the fuck?
Wait, did I get yelled at for nothing?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I apologize. I apologize.
Stream and thought someone
Oh
had
my
donated.
God.
It's a corporate world, bro. Okay.
Beavers.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Beavers,
Yeah.
we're live on our own channel, and you're watching another stream.
No, I went to go check Tommy's because Matt was like, oh, maybe you could host him, right? And I went to go see if he was live yet, and then I saw that it was live, and then I forgot that I was looking at his chat, not our chat, right? And then, well, I mean, shout out. No, hold up. Now that we're in the bit, what was that guy's name? Hold on, Tommy C. There we go. What's that guy's name? Shout out to Chillforce for giving Tommy C $50.
Yeah, he might be unemployed soon.
Good on that guy. Shout out to Lucas too. Lucas gave him $50 as well. But his
Oh my
message is
God.
too long and it's not money for me, so I do not care to read it. But shout out to those guys for supporting the homeboy.
Why are
Right.
you reading so
Hellbent. Hellbent, hop on that one. That was a good one.
Yeah, Hellbent, do your fucking job, you lazy piece of
I can't even
shit.
hear your opinions. I don't know anything you've said on this fucking show. I've just been laughing the whole time. Yeah, fix that. And great show. Good job, guys. You're doing great.
Well,
Keep
I
it up.
tried. At least I tried.
Two from Get.
Great on it.
Who is better
At
off
least-
currently between Boogie and DSP? DSP.
Is
It's not.
it
It's not
true
even
that-
a fucking competition. Depressingly, and you could ask. Fuck.
Listen,
Is it true that Kino Casino has DSP coming on?
supposedly.
I don't know.
Ooh,
I
interesting.
can
That's-
imagine
they
that
said-
would be the case though,
Funny.
because they randomly swing things like that all the time that you'd be like surprised by. And I don't think DSP has any previous like arguments with PPP or Warski. So
What if you only had one earphone in?
I literally Beavers all the time. I mainly only have my left ear on, right? I just sit here and listen to nothing because whatever Boogie's saying isn't important enough. So it's just
It's
dead air
like-
to me.
Yeah, what if you tuned into Lolcow live and you just like put it in your ear and there's just nothing? You see the screen moving, you're just like, I guess I'm not watching this today. Anyway, press play. What are we
Yeah,
doing here?
well, I was just gonna say, did you
Put a
listen
like
to
on that
this
video.
part? I rewound it a little bit, but listen to Boogie. He's like, oh man, at least.
All right, hold on.
I'm
Let me put on my
stop
right
trying.
headphone.
At least I'm
There we go.
trying.
Guys, you're doing great.
Well,
Keep
I
it up.
tried. At least I tried. Great on it.
I tried. I tried.
Wah wah wah. You guys were supposed to go live tomorrow anyway, so wah.
Yeah, you could have.
Big whoop.
He could have also, instead of being an impulsive little fuck, he could have just checked all of this in his OBS or whatever prior to going
Yeah.
live.
You know, there's a
Right.
monitoring button where you can hear yourself, right?
Yeah, well, even if he's too dumb to do that, you just like I'm too dumb to do that. I didn't know there was that button. But you just hit record, right? You record a little segment, you say something, you make sure that like your audio is being captured in your window or whatever, you save it, listen to it, everything's good, you're good to go. Done deal. And then you run the stream and it runs at like 15 frames per second and then you give up. So yeah. That's how you stream.
How to stream with Beavers and McWood.
Presser.
Yeah.
Mods, bring
Hello?
somebody else in to fill some fucking air while I'm working on this piece of shit.
Mods, do your job. I think Keem comes back in a little bit after this because nobody wants to listen to some random.
Can't fucking stand Boogie.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, there's King. The
To
random.
be talked to differently. Some
Yeah.
people can handle being yelled at.
Yeah.
Some people freeze
Yeah,
up when they
I
do get
mean-
yelled at.
I mean, yeah, I get it. Like Gen Z people are not used to that, but every generation before that, Wings was. I mean,
It's literally
your
Boogie.
generation, you're old.
Yeah, I was
Boogie
gonna
does
say.
that. Boogie does that. It's not about. I mean,
Yeah.
Gen Z does do it too. Fuck Gen Z. But Boogie does it too, and he's 50 years old.
You're Gen Z.
I know. I hate Gen Z.
Oh,
I wish
yeah.
I wasn't.
I hate them too, so we're on the same
Yeah.
side.
Yeah,
You're like a day walker.
yeah. But Boogie's 50 years old.
Yeah, but to be fair, if it is true that he was abused,
I mean, yeah,
every
shit
time
like
you
that'll probably
scream at him,
do.
he's just like, "Don't do it to me again!" No.
Oh, God.
Old enough to know, like that's, your boss yells at you, "Hey, do this, go do that." No, you're doing this.
No, if my boss yells at me, I probably would yell right back.
Yeah, I said this. That's what I said. I was like, tell him to fuck off. Are you kidding?
If
No.
my boss yelled at me, I would just call HR.
Yeah.
And then he'd be
You
in
little
trouble.
snitch. You little rat. You
That's
little
what
jinx.
HR
Yeah,
is
well,
for.
that's the way that the system is set up. All right, play the system. Don't hate the player, hate the game.
It's wrong. Do it like this.
Yeah.
Like, they don't fucking sit there and handle you with kid gloves and be like, "Hey, little buddy, yeah, so I kind of wanted it a different way, and I hope you're okay with this. I hope nothing I say is, going to be a microaggression or anything, but kind of want you to do shorts in like a different path. Maybe we could explore that." No, I'm not going to fucking talk
By the way,
like
that's
that. Like,
Matt.
what the fuck?
Just pause for a That's Matt whenever he wants to
Okay.
tell somebody to change something. There he goes in there. He's just like, well, what you've been doing for us before was great and everything, and I really love what you've been doing. But, could you do it this way? Like, maybe this is a good idea, Let's see where that goes. Could you try this, maybe? Like, that's how he approaches it. It's very funny. And then in the background, he says to me, I try to fucking tell them they need to change this because it doesn't work. Not talking about anybody specifically, by the way. Don't go look at your DM history with him and figure out.
I disagree. I think Matt is a great manager.
I think I'm just autistic. But besides being on like Keemstar's like schedule all the time, I feel like it's not that hard to work for Keemstar. All right, like I feel like
you're really trying very hard to get unblocked, aren't you? Like it's a real fuck.
No, what I'm saying, like that whole like how he just described.
You're sweeping for Keemstar in the same way Beaver sweeps for every crazy bitch we come across. On the off chance there might be a Nazi and they'll date him.
Alright, fuck what I had to say, guys.
Keemstar, unblock Toxic. He'll actually defend you even harder. Get your shit together, bro.
Well, not necessarily.
So you want to be yelled at every time you get in a
Not
call with
necessarily yelled
Keemstar.
at, but tell me, don't fucking like sugarcoat. Just tell me what the fuck is wrong, and tell me what you want me to do better.
No.
Like, fucking just be
Yeah,
straight.
but he's also gonna call you a retard and an idiot and a fucking moron who doesn't know what they're fucking doing. And clearly you should have hired somebody else.
Wait.
I believe in negative reinforcement. I'll tell you guys a story.
Hold on. We got breaking news.
Tommy, get another donut.
Tommy has been fired. It's on
Wait,
Twitter.
what?
Apparently.
Oh, Twitter.
Look at chat.
What is wrong with you?
Because he's live on it. It's live on his stream right now.
Shout out to that guy that gave him that donut. Seems like he's gonna need it.
He got fired.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Here it is.
Whereabouts is it? Have you got it?
Yeah.
Bring it up. We'll have a read.
The fighter removed Tommy C SFTP.
Oof.
What the fuck happened?
He's on his live stream. I mean, it says 12:30, but I don't know. Was that just now?
Oh, it's 3:30.
3 hours ago. Okay, well, it's not
yeah.
breaking news. It's just whatever. But like, still.
Okay, but I want to understand something. Okay, Tommy says there's no part owners. Okay, right? He would know better than I do, obviously. Okay, so why was Boogie being bought out?
I don't know. Interesting question, isn't it?
Because it's all a coup, a stage, a prop. Like they're doing this just for show. It's just for show. That's what it is at the end of the day. It's all a giant show. Oh, sorry. Hold on.
I don't know why I just put up Lolcow Twitter and I was about to tell you guys that Tommy was fired.
By the way, guys, Tommy got fired. I don't know if you guys heard.
Did you guys hear
I
that
just
Tommy
saw this
C got
breaking
fired
news.
from Lolcow Live?
Breaking news, right? Tommy got fired.
According to Tommy, there's no shares. Okay, well then why is Boogie bought out? Well, the fuck does that?
Yeah.
It's for show.
Unless, who would have thought he was never going to fire Boogie and it was all for show because he never also missed a stream. So there was never any consequences for him faking
No,
cancer
I think-
besides this stupid tattoo that no one really cares about.
Look, a verbal agreement, which they have done on stream, right? So there's evidence of it. I'd imagine that is pretty binding, right? This is what you guys discussed at some point, and you've disclosed it publicly. But I think where the percentages come in is I think that the way that Keem would like to run this is he pays them a flat rate per month, and then whatever profit the company makes is profit share. Do you get what I mean? I think that's how he'd like to run it. So maybe that's why he bought Boogie's shares. You know, maybe he is planning on putting it. I don't know how if he's gonna set it up as a I don't know what he's gonna do.
I don't know, bro.
Yeah.
It's just I don't think he was. I don't think he was ever gonna fire him. It was all just a ploy, because he was like, "Oh, we're gonna rip up the contract," and then whenever Boogie actually got the tattoo, Wings was like, "So, Keem, you gonna rip out that contract?" It's like, "Oh, yeah, it was a E contract, so we'll just delete it." Like,
we'll just delete it. Yeah, pretend it never happened.
yeah. I'm like, okay, just fucking. I don't know, bro. It's all just stupid games. Now that Tommy's gone, there's no like reality behind the show, so there's no point in watching for me. So I'm out.
Shit, Ferry's just said that Tommy's just got fired. Fuck.
No way.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Shit, guys.
Yeah.
Breaking news. All the press.
Well, speaking of my last sentence, now that Tommy's gone, I might as well I'm done watching. So.
I don't know. It's just Keemstar has to, and you know, during this Lolcow stream, I remember Boogie made a point, and I'm like, Keemstar told him this. He's like, I don't want him to ruin Lolcow Live like you ruined Baited. And I'm like, wait, what? You fucking watch? There's no fucking way you watch Baited and assume that Tommy fucking ruined that show. What the?
There's
fuck
no fucking way that he
about?
watched Baited. There's no fucking way that he watched Baited. I don't believe it for a fucking second.
No.
Yeah, I'm telling you, he's just a puppet for Keemstar.
Yeah. Little fucking lapdog.
I don't know if Tommy's going to be that heartbroken because he knew what he was.
No,
he knew who he was going to work with.
Yeah,
you know
I
what
don't
mean?
think I don't think it's
He knew the
heartbroken. I
inevitable
think it's
end was
just
around the
like
corner.
it's not about being heartbroken though. It's just like great, it happened again. That's just fucking gay.
I will say, in having conversations with Tommy over the last couple of months, he was aware that something was going to happen at some point. So
I mean, yeah, back in
like,
December they were talking about firing him already.
He was
But it's
fully
also-
prepared for this.
But it's also like in
So-
terms of working with Keemstar, I think that not the DMAX situation that may have been valid. However, this situation, I think it does in my mind. But I've always known this about Keem. But it's like it is a stain on his record. Do you know what I mean? Like, don't work with this guy kind of deal. I don't know. I think in the corporate world where he's forced to like sign contracts and shit like that, I think then he can be held like accountable and be reliable, maybe. But when it comes to YouTube and he can just use you and throw you away, that's what he does.
So the one thing that really frustrates me about this, because like I said, I was not a Drama Alert fan back in the day, but I think Keem's been taking some good wins recently. Credit where credit's due kind of shit. But it seems pretty obvious that Keemstar wants people to like him. Like that seems like a thing that he cares about. He's like, well, people shouldn't call me a bitch, people should respect me, all this stuff. Keem doesn't give a shit about the money from these shows. He killed Baited, he's killed other successful products for often random fucking reasons. And I'm like, if you don't care about the money, if you care so little about actually making a profit off this shit, why not just keep the shows alive and like give people more money? Because he seems generous in like, if you're his friend, in like day to day. It just seems like he's one of these people that you should never get in bed with financially because it like just goes to shit. Like that's my impression. And I don't get it. Just like take it as publicity. Like people would like Keem more if he stopped pulling shit like this. I don't understand why he's doing it.
I agree with you, but there's also like half of them probably wouldn't have worked in the long run either. Like Bad Kid Cast, right? That fucking Blade, look where he's at now. That wouldn't have worked out. Baited,
fucked off to Thailand.
Clowns like is made of money, so he doesn't need it, right?
Yeah.
All the other people on that show are doing their own thing. Like Lolcow is probably one of the only ones besides Keemstar's show where people actually need money, you know?
I mean, at the end of the day, when it comes to Keemstar, I think what you're seeing and you've always seen with Keemstar is Keem like you say, Becca, Keem doesn't really care about the show, right? Keem cares about Keem. Keemstar is a brand. Keem cares about himself. And that's the only thing that Keemstar cares about. How he's perceived, how he's liked, how his brand is represented. That's literally all he cares about. So long as Keemstar comes out on top, that's all he cares about.
Yeah, he's happy.
Yeah,
but I just feel like he could.
He's also stingy as fuck, by the way, because he fucking proposed to his girlfriend in his backyard. Who the fuck does that? If I told my girlfriend I'm gonna propose to you in my backyard, she'd be like, "Bitch, what? No, taking you out to a romantic dinner or anything. Nah, we're just gonna go propose by those shitty little sprinklers I put in."
You know, some people just do it in their house. At least he invited some friends over.
What?
You
And then
know,
they what?
like a
What?
party.
People just do it in their house and they don't like get like a takeaway at least. Like you gotta get a takeaway.
I mean, yeah, you can get a takeaway, but I'm just saying.
You gotta order it at least. You can't just be like, "Oh, by the way, do you want to get married? Oh my god, this is amazing! All right, now, bitch, get in there and make me some lasagna." The beatings will be twice as regular if you fuck up. We are now married.
Cloudy with the 2, would you all go on Lolcow Live? And the short answer is no, and I would never work for Keemstar unless I got an exorbitant amount of money to deal with Keemstar.
I would work for Keemstar, but I wouldn't go on Lolcow Live because I don't want to pay $10 a month to call in to be a member, and yeah.
I'd go on Lolcow
I'm not paying
Live.
Boogie's bills for him.
I go on Lolcow Live purely because the exchange rate is so good in my favor. Like if I were like on it.
Yeah, you
I'd
don't
work
really
for
have
Keem.
anything to lose.
Yeah.
I'd call in. Like, I'd call in and tell Boogie to do something that would instantly get
Do
me
it.
hate and
Do
Keemstar
it.
would hate me. But
Do it.
like,
Have some commitment.
that's like,
my friend.
yeah.
Commit to one thing in your fucking life, you waste of space.
Yeah.
I just go
Like,
there
can you
and
do it
start talking
live?
to Wings.
Can you just do it
Okay.
live?
He almost did.
Like,
He almost did.
like if
Oh, come on,
Keemstar, Toxic. If Keemstar offers you a job, but you know you're gonna have to deal with all the
Well,
dumb
I
shit he
said
throws at you.
I can't do Keemstar schedule anymore, right? Like I can't just like I could be out doing something and then Keemstar's like, you have to be home right now and get this done by this time, and like I have other shit to do right now. I can't. But if it was like a deadline thing where I have like days in advance or whatever, then yeah, I could probably work for Keem.
So you
Okay, what if he was paying you $2.5? Wait, no. What if he was paying you $3,200 a month though? What about that?
To be on Keemstar schedule?
Yeah.
3-2. Depends on the advance. If I had like an hour in advance for whatever he needs, then I could probably figure something out. But
you have to be
I also can't produce
ready every day, at any time.
If you're talking about being a Lolcow editor, I couldn't do it because I can't make thumbnails. I can't like, run a live stream. Right? There's only so much I can do. It has to be the right job too.
Buddy, you're never going to get unblocked with this.
Why did it take you 19 hours to edit this podcast? I've only got like 30% vision, you dick.
I gotta win to fight back, right?
Oh my god, if he had fired you, he would have looked like such a douche.
I would have won that war.
Yeah.
I mean, being more likable than Connor is like a low fucking bar, right? Like,
Yeah.
Oh
Do
yeah.
you want to?
Let's. I want to see how Deaf Noodles is doing. Can we pull up
I
drama
think
alert?
I've only seen one short. There might have been more,
don't-
but I've only seen one. And it was on Twitter.
Deaf
I don't
Noodles,
think-
friend of the show.
Is he?
I don't think. I
I
don't
guess-
think.
I guess
we had
so.
him on. We had him on. He was cordial.
Again, low bar for friend of the show.
Well, we don't have many friends.
I have
Right?
friends.
Yeah,
Comes with
this
the, comes with the
isn't-
business of being the TMZ.
This isn't Deaf Noodles yet. I don't think he started yet.
He did it on Twitter. Fuck, what did he
Ooh.
talk about?
Holy
Here, hold on. Let me take it off screen.
That is. I don't want to be a mean person, right?
Yeah.
But
You're gonna be.
some really shitty fucking views for a channel this size. On the
Well,
shorts.
they also haven't uploaded in years, and they're not even scheduled. Like, there's no schedule behind
Yeah,
the
but
shorts either.
surely somebody has push notifications on.
I do.
It's like the only person watching drama Alert anymore. Fucking
trying,
toxic
right?
Hiplop. And he's
I'm
banned
always
by
trying.
Keemstar.
It's because I talk shit. I don't care. I literally quoted the Lolcow stream yesterday. Is this going to be another Keemstar fit? It was a boogie fit.
Where's this energy when you're on NR? Like, you come here, like, I love Keemstar. Go on Twitter, fucking
Because I do.
Keemstar.
It is another Keemstar fit.
Oh,
But
go
I
up
do
for a
like
second.
Keemstar.
Go to the picture of Tana.
Oh, God.
Where?
There you go. Go up a little. Up a little. Up a little. Up a little. There we go.
Go to the picture
Right.
of Tana.
So I'm in a server. Eva's in it, right? Eva just randomly posts this photo,
And you thought
and
it
I'm
was her?
like, I thought it was her, and then I was like, why the fuck would you post a photo with a bum tooth like that? Why? Smile with your mouth closed. But then it turned out not to be her, and I didn't say anything prior to this because I'm not
Does
a
he
dick.
feel stupid? Oh.
Yeah. No, because I'm not a dick. I don't mind looking stupid. I fucking read somebody else's donos this evening. That ship has sailed.
That's great.
Bro, where did you find this tweet? I'm like
They just popped into
scrolling
my
through.
feed. Don't go past August 1st.
Okay.
Because it's sometime. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the dudes beating up the woman in the Olympics.
Was that what it was about? I think it was a rundown
Oh,
of
there
that.
it is. There it is.
Yeah.
I found it.
Yeah. Good job, Def
If it
Noodles. You got
looks
hired
like
for a
a
new
pig,
job.
chat. If it looks like a piggy and it squeals like a piggy is a piggy.
People
All
are
right.
upset that this individual beat this woman in Olympic boxing today. This is the winner, Imaine Khalif, who was previously disqualified from the World
Come
Championships.
on. Come on, guys.
Are we really doing this? Are we really doing this?
I think we are.
I'm not. I have no involvement in this.
I fucking look. Have you seen female athletes? Have you like this? Like, I've seen someone tweets like, "This isn't what a woman looks like." I'm like, the fuck is going on? Actually, do you know what? Fuck it. I don't want to have this conversation. Do you know what I want to talk about? I want to talk about the fact that Turkey seems to have sent a fucking ex-military hitman to the shooting competition. Like, everyone else is in full shooting gear, and he's just there in a t-shirt, just like normal glasses.
Hand in the pocket. Hand in the pocket as well. Like in his one pocket, just holding the pistol.
Oh my god. One of the memes was picture all the training you've gone through to get there, and then it's a picture of him. Picture yourself facing an Armenian child. Jesus Christ.
Well,
Beavers.
Medin, no. But Medin brings up a good point. I brought this up earlier. They used to do genital checks at the Olympics. That's how they used to check if you were a boy or a girl.
Well, that doesn't work in
Apparently
today's age. All right.
No. No.
Let's get down to business.
I feel like
so
we should
you're
bring it
you're
back.
arguing that a country that if they were trans would have probably
I'm not saying they're trans,
this
Beckett.
person.
I'm not
Okay,
saying they're
what are you
trans.
saying? What are you saying? Then,
What
baby?
I'm saying is that Turkey snuck a man into the female fucking boxing competition. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying they are trans. I'm saying they are a dude that's fighting in the woman's thing. They're not trans. I ain't saying they're trans. If they are trans, they're doing a very shit job at it.
I don't know how to have this conversation with you without both of us getting cancelled.
And then they're like, guys, but sometimes women into sports, they 100 times more likely to have chromosomal disorders, and they end up having the same chromosomes as men.
I'm interested.
Right?
You like the quartering?
Blah, 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 blah. No, I read a Twitter thread, and now I think I know everything. That's typically how life works.
Yeah, no. Did you know what? At least you own it. Fuck it, whatever.
Am I pressing?
We won't talk about it anymore. Move on. Let's watch the clip, though. Let's see what he says. Let's see what Dennis says.
For failing to meet gender eligibility tests. You know what I mean? This is the match between the both of them. It only lasted about 45 seconds before the woman quit with a broken nose. Shortly before the fight, the International Boxing Association had actually issued a statement questioning why the Olympics were allowing not one but two athletes who had failed the gender eligibility test to compete. Notably, South Park had already predicted that this would happen because they're geniuses. This guy whose name I can't mention on TikTok, but it rhymes with paint, said, "Girl, boss your way out of this one." Logan Paul also spoke out saying, "This is the purest form of evil unfolding right before your eyes." Low IQ failed boxing promoter iDubbbz' his wife threw in her 2 cents. Anyway, whose side are you on? Tell me in the comments.
Wait, what'd she say? What did Nisa say? Go to the end. I want to see Anisa's take. Seeing people I respect as boxing journalists puppet misinformation because transphobia is involved, disappointing to say the least. Beckett, do you really want to agree with Anissa?
Listen. I don't want to agree with Anissa, but you're on the same side as the fucking quartering, so don't start throwing stones in that glass house, buddy. Okay. Okay, do you really want to agree with the guy who pisses in a grate in his floor, who only has a career because he was the most boring person in sector, so no one decided to cancel him?
No one's ever had a bad night where they had to make ends meet and just piss in the drain. Anyway, so back to me defending Keemstar. Right? I don't know if it's me being harsh on Def Noodles or not, but he's really not bringing the energy for Drama Alert, right? Yeah. Keemstar, overhyped? He's just talking. Where's like the overhype? Where's the Drama Alert music? Like this isn't Drama Alert, bro.
They need to put him back in those bunny ears or whatever the fuck he used to wear. What he used to wear? Cat ears. Cat ears.
Should we move to the part where him and Diorio get at it? Because I think that's probably the most interesting part of the stream.
Now, while you do that, right? Just so you know, chat, when we did have Def Noodles, Dennis on, he did admit to us that he used to look in the mirror while he wore those cat ears and thought, "What the fuck am I doing with my life?" We did get him to admit that.
4.99 from Teddy. Hey guys, sorry for leaving for a bit. I was talking to Keem, and I'm happy to announce I'm officially replacing Tommy as the fourth host of Lolcow Live. Congratulations, Teddy. We're all rooting for you.
That's exciting.
Yeah. And thank you, Getzaberry, with the 2. We haven't seen Colin Kaepernick in a long bit. I don't know what that's in reference to, but okay.
Well, maybe he's transitioning.
I don't know what Colin Kaepernick. Exactly.
I don't know what's a Colin Kaepernick.
Remember the whole standing for the pledge thing in America for the NFL flag 49?
Oh, he's the guy that bent down. He gave the knee.
Yeah. He's the one who started that whole thing.
Yeah.
I thought they were like some trans football player or something.
No, not yet. We're not there yet.
You know how you
probably are.
You know when you live in a leftist society is when they say Colin Rand Kaepernick is an American civil rights activist and a former football quarterback. No, he's a football quarterback that kneeled. That's
breaking news. Teddy just got fired from Lolcow Live. That's sad.
Teddy.
Come on.
Ready, bro? Come on. You lasted longer than Connor.
Bro.
Yeah, and you were more likable than D-Max.
What was that other editor's name?
Okay, buddy, you're too new to make that joke.
Oh God, I don't know. There was like 3 of them before this guy.
You going on
I'm allowed to call him talented.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Okay, you guys. Do you know people miss him on this show?
Do they?
Not many.
Someone replied to me yesterday saying to bring him out.
You know, guys, this one guy
was fired.
Yeah, we didn't fire him. He
Yeah,
quit.
he's just been on a no. He's on a
He's
vacation.
been on vacation.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
He'll be back.
Like, where is the fucking? What is the Tommy C moment? I can only think of him and Boogie fighting once. Like, what is the moment? I can think of a million Wings of Redemption moments and Boogie moments and
You know that
fucking
Boogie is
Stream
shaped like a
moments, but
pear.
like,
I've just noticed that.
He what?
He looks like a pear.
A pear.
Yeah, like the
Eh.
fruit.
A
The
pear.
juice?
No,
pear
like a
shoot?
pear.
A pair
Like
of
a pear. Beckett, am I speaking English? A pear.
I don't
Like an
know, I'm a
apple
bit
and a
too
pear.
I'm a bit too new to know what fruits are. I can't really fucking help you. Sorry, buddy.
Yeah, he's too leftist.
I know that you know what fruit is, but I don't know if Toxic and Koi have ever seen a real fruit in their life.
Yeah, that's true. They're American. Yes, a
What's
pear.
pear?
A pear.
A pear.
Pear.
A pear.
Imagine
Just a
imagine
pear.
somebody took the top of an apple and like stretched it.
Yeah.
A pear.
And it was
Pear.
very hard.
We're
enough.
describing a pear.
And also,
pear
pears
what?
are
4.99
fucking
from Teddy.
bro.
Update, guys. I deeply regret to tell you I got 5 for telling Keem he's getting old. Based. Go on,
Well, he's
dude.
not as
Thank
old as
you, Teddy.
Boogie or Tommy.
But also, a pear is disgusting, right? Because they only
Yeah.
come in two varieties. They're either fucking so rock hard that you're gonna break your teeth on them, or they are so overly ripe and juicy that it just goes fucking everywhere. It's disgusting. Worst fruit. Worst fruit.
$2 from Ellington Moose. At least Beckett knows what a cucumber is. I don't know what that's in reference
I'm-
to.
I'm
It's
sure he
about
does.
me.
What do you know about cucumbers, buddy?
I don't know.
It's-
Yeah,
You've been doing a little bit of amazing
We
atheist.
talked about hot dogs, and now we're talking about cucumbers.
Yeah, exactly. Have
Well,
you ever,
Becca, do you know what a banana is?
A
$4.99
banana.
from Teddy. Update. I am now
Banana.
starting a new podcast with Boogie,
Banana.
Salvo, and Wings titled Catch 34. Oh,
Oh.
fuck me.
Well, if you have 4 people, you can call it Catch 25.
bro, this
I
guy.
do love that
The
because
Hmm.
Salvo's not afraid to get naked, and apparently Wings is very well endowed, and it's called Catch 34, like Rule 34. That's
Jesus
pretty good.
Christ.
That's
the
pretty good.
the way that he fucking talks in that chat about fucking, I'm not signing shit. You're never gonna have me sign a fucking NDA, and fucking, I'm not doing this, and I'm gonna record the meetings. You'd act. This motherfucker would have you tricked into thinking that he's the reason why the show's a wild success. That this is the main star. You know, it's fucking crazy.
I don't know
he
how.
comes.
By the way, pause. I don't know how hard it is in America, or I'm sure it's different. Maybe NDAs are notoriously hard to enforce, even if you do sign them.
Well,
So,
but, like, it doesn't matter.
Of
Coon would
trades, NDAs, all of that is like so hard to enforce in reality.
Yeah, and Keemstar would never ever sue like Tommy. Not just because he's in Germany and like how the fuck would he like the amount of money would be insane.
Yeah.
Because the optical loss would be fucking massive.
Yeah, I
$4.99
sued this guy because he said how much I earned on my podcast. That would make you look like a real bitch.
Yeah. $4.99 from Teddy. Update. I fired Salvo because he made Boogie drink his piss. Jesus fucking Christ.
Straight from the faucet.
Ellington Moose for 5. Brian Mullins ate a 12 to 14-inch cucumber in a single sitting. Yeah, someone messaged me about this. Holy
Who's
shit.
Brian Mullins?
He is an insane lolcow who believes that children were eaten for Christmas dinner for like 20 years.
Did we watch him eat the cucumbers?
No, he tweeted out, he messaged out about it. He was at a library. He ate a cucumber in like a single setting.
hold
Wait,
on.
don't Google a lol
Self-defense.
cow followed by cucumber. I feel like that will lead
Oh,
you
Brian
down
Mullins
a-
is Brian Mullins is actually insane. He's the one who did the video like defending child pornography.
Huh?
Because
Ah.
yeah,
Good
yeah,
company.
yeah.
Well, I got something funny we can look at.
Is it a defense? Oh, that's good.
No.
Has
it's
Jalen
the-
uploaded?
Oh, had they?
Oh, we were supposed to do
Oh.
a segment.
Almost forgot. What's your funny thing?
I got I got the NDA from Keemstar. I have the actual document.
All right, let's see if I would sign it.
Yeah.
Oh shit, he wasn't joking. I thought you were just gonna pull up an image of like a fuck you.
No,
Yes,
I got permission to view this.
Here we go.
All right, zoom in a little. Let's see here.
Can
Beckett,
someone read it?
you're a nerd. Read.
Jesus Christ. Non-disclosure agreement. This non-disclosure and confidentiality agreement is hereby made, entered into, and effective upon the date of execution between Keem LLC Company, a limited liability organization existing under the laws of the state of New York, with registered office location at PO Box 595.
I'm coming.
Got New York 14731. And please print name, receiving party. The receiving party as individual residing at address line 1, blah, 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 blah. Whereas company has researched, developed, and is in possession of confidential and proprietary information relating to the operation, marketing, methodology, practices, analytics, and means of association with the development of business materials, business strategies, and advertising, work products, forms, documents, consultations, invoicing, and information related to the company, including without limitation, financial, technical, procedural, business, know-how, goodwill, general, and specific concepts and methods, collectively called Creator. Whereas, in connection with Creator, receiving party has been given access or will be engaged in the reception of certain confidential and proprietary information related to Creator for the purpose of providing company various services. Whereas, in connection with Creator and this agreement, certain trade secrets and business information proprietary to the company and which company considers confidential will be continued to be provided to receiving party via various forms of communication, orally, written or electric form without limitation.
I know what that word means.
In the form of designs, drawings, photographs, beaver sign, records, data, reports, correspondence, specifications, material, and technical data. Now, therefore, company and receiving party wish to evidence that by this agreement, through the mutual covenants and promises set forth herein, and other good valuable consideration, the receipt and sufficiency of which are hereby acknowledged by each of the parties, the manner in which said confidential and proprietary material will be treated, and do agree as follows.
Oh, wait. Well, before you get into it, Teddy with the 9.99. Okay, Becky, I gotta go, but one last update. My masterpiece. What's Reich is Reich? Oh my God! About
Hitler's Search for Redemption is almost complete. Just 2 more chapters, buddy. I will read it on stream when it's done.
Okay.
Yes, I did encourage him to write
Again,
it's a long story.
It's a
long story.
I don't know how this shit works in America, but all of this stuff is so hard to enforce. I know that most companies, excluding tech companies, right here, do not make you sign these anymore. They used to back in the day, right? But they don't do it anymore because, well, they make you sign one, but it's like it's not easily enforced because you have to prove that person acquired that knowledge during their time, right? And that there's no other way that they could have acquired that knowledge. So when you add things in there, like he talks about business practices and advertising and business strategies and blah, 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 right? Fuck it. I thought it was a good idea. You know what I mean? How are you going to prove that? How are you going to prove that?
It's one of those where, like, I'm not sure how exactly, like, enforceable this is. It seems very generic from the, like, opening. Obviously, that is just, like, the opening kind of, like, spiel. Like, it depends what's contained in the different subsections of, for example, like the next one's proprietary information and how that is defined by the NDA. However, the difference is, like, in Europe, the laws governing NDAs and stuff like that are going to be different. Tommy's not in the US. So, like, how enforceable that is questionable. I agree with, like, the take Tommy gave on Twitter, which is, well, they get me to sign it, say that I violated it as the reason of getting rid of me. Probably not sue him.
Yeah.
But, like, that's the reason. Well, we had to get rid of him. He violated the NDA. And so because he refused to sign, now they're having to go down the route. Well, Tommy's just trying to record meetings. Actually, this is a point. Like, he goes off on this whole thing about Tommy's trying to record the meetings. Why does he want to record things? How can we have fun? Keemstar, I don't think you're doing anything. I genuinely don't. That isn't above board, because it's a company and you, like, take this seriously. So why can't Tommy record the fucking meetings? Right?
Mm-hmm.
Like it just yeah, record them. That's why you minute meetings as well. Like if you, for those of us who have those sort of things, you minute everything because when somebody comes along and goes, "Oh shit, what happened in this meeting?"
Yeah,
you
here's
can go,
a-
here you go.
You got to find out what your laws are. Where you know the minutes of the meeting. It's actually a sneaky little loophole that you can use. So if you have I don't know again how it works there, but maybe it's similar, right? Because we take a lot of our laws from England. So you're not allowed to, if you go into a business meeting, if you record it on your phone, right? The audio, that is inadmissible in court, right? Because it's a recording that the other party was not aware of. However, if you transcribe that into a minutes of the meeting and what was said, it is admissible in court. It's a weird little loophole. When I used to
there's
help,
there's loads
do
of
civil
different
work.
ones. I mean, again, like generally speaking, like the
Tiny
reason
little loophole.
we take minutes is to keep a record, but also just it's good tracking when you've got clients and things, so they know what the fuck's going on. And so so somebody can't come to you in like 6 months and go, well, we discussed this at the meeting. It's not on the agenda. It's not on the minutes. So prove it. It's shit like that because sometimes clients will just drop things on you and go, oh, we definitely discussed this. It's like, motherfucker, no, we didn't. What?
So when I'm reading this, like it's very everything is vague. Everything is open to interpretation. Yes. Everything is, basically any form of communication or anything, any talk about Lolcow Live, basically, you can be scrutinized for it. That's what I'm getting from this. Am I wrong?
I don't know. I mean, we'd have to see
purposely written that way. Purposely
yeah, I mean,
written
it wouldn't surprise me, but because we'll be accused of not being thorough. Do you want to read some?
Keep reading, you little bitch.
Yeah.
No, we'll keep reading, but just the initial stuff. It already sounds like, oh, by the way, if you talk about anything about Lolcow Live outside of Lolcow Live, I can try to get you for it.
Somebody asked about Keem's PO box being shown. Is it cool since it's a public document? It's his company.
Box.
Yeah, it's his company. This isn't like.
Yeah, Tommy showed it on Twitter, number one. So this is already publicized. Number two, I don't think it's Keem's office. It's a PO box, I think.
Yeah, they'll have things registered for it, but it's a legit question. Needs answering. Anyway, proprietary information. Proprietary information means any company information not known to the public related to any property, including intellectual property presented, owned, or acquired during the term of this agreement, which gives a company certain competitive advantages and of which receiving party shall be bound to desist from making unauthorized use of. That's interesting. Presently owned or acquired intellectual property. Well, all their stuff is like public, right? And what are we talking about from competitive advantages? Because like Lolcow's a podcast.
There's no spin-off.
So you could.
Yeah, I was going to say that it's a podcast.
Yeah. So like, competitive advantages would be like if you like, for example, you could read that, or like again, not a lawyer, but it sounds like you could make the argument, at least in the court of public opinion, of, oh, well, they told about something that was happening in the background and then it got covered by another show. That was like proprietary information that like undercut us or some shit like that. Don't think that would hold up in court. Anyway, again, not a lawyer, so I've got no fucking idea. Confidential information.
Yeah, me neither. We're not lawyers.
Yeah, we're not lawyers. I'm just sort
Where's Rakita Law when we need
it?
it?
Yeah, Nick, turn up. I'll DM one of the law tubers. Confidential information. Confidential information means any company proprietary information not known to the public that is disclosed by the company to receiving party related to company and or which gives the company certain competitive advantages, including technical data, trade secrets, or know-how, including but not limited to research strategies, product plans, marketing plans, business plans, customer information, talent information. Oh, that's an interesting one. Lists of independent contractors or consultants, products, services, customer list, partners list, marketing, software, developments, innovations, processes, methods, formulas, technology, designs, drawings, engineering, hardware, configuration, information, marketing, financing, schematics, algorithms, technical data, or other business information disclosed to receiving party by the company in any manner whatsoever, either directly or indirectly in writing, orally or machine-readable form, access to company's premises by the drawing or observation of parts, processing, coding scripts, plans, presentations, and/or equipment. Confidential information further includes 1. Information that should be reasonably understood by receiving party as the confidentiality of proprietary information of company. 2. Any third-party proprietary information that company is obligated to keep confidential and identified as such by receiving party. And or 3. Any notes, summaries, conclusions, or anything else derived from or based on the above disclosed information. Trade secrets means information that derives economic value, actual or potential form from not being generally known to or readily ascertainable by the proper means by other persons who can attain economic value from its disclosure or use, and that is the subject of efforts that are reasonably under the circumstances to retain its secrecy, notwithstanding any to the contrary herein, the existence or subject matter of this agreement, including the fact that any investigations, discussions, or negotiations are taking place concerning a possible transaction or the status thereof, or that the receiving party has received confidential information from the company, shall be deemed to be confidential information. Confidential information does not include any of the foregoing items which become publicly known or made generally available through no wrongful act of receiving party or of others who are under confidentiality obligations as to the item or items. Okay.
Yeah, let's unpack this a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm an idiot. I'm such a retard. I need you guys to like. I'm a kindergartner. Walk me through this.
So I'm doing it from a dumb person's perspective here. So like for example, the way I was listening, or as I was listening to you, it like you couldn't even talk about like potential guests that might be coming onto the show because it could lead to that's confidential information because you can't leak who might be coming on a Lolcow Live tonight.
So Boogie already signed it. I'm not sure if Wings signed it.
They both.
So Wings. Then why did they discuss the potential?
Because they're fucking idiots. Yeah, they've just they by those standards, because this is so fucking broad. They probably just violated this.
You know what the problem with this NDA is? It's
that
almost
he's
like
putting it on Lolcows.
Well, that number one, but also an NDA is okay. So you guys know what a restraint of trade is, right? So a restraint of trade is when you work for a company, and by taking your position at the company, they make you sign a document that says that you're not allowed to work in that field anymore, right? For a certain period of time. They typically pay you a sum of money to sign that document.
Yeah.
So if you work in X...
non-compete, I think that's what we call it over here, a non-compete.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then the alternative, the nice alternative to that is more popular, is the NDA, right? But in that case, the NDA has to be specific, right? To my understanding, because it's supposed to be a less brutal form of a restraint of trade or a non-competitive thing. It's supposed to be less brutal. It's supposed to specifically say, if you learn information about this, you're not allowed to say anything. But this, like Beckett said, is just so fucking broad, right? It essentially acts as a restraint of trade in that if Tommy went on his own show and he spoke about things, right? Keem could turn around and say, oh, but you didn't find out that yourself, right? You found that out from Lolcow because we were talking about that, or we were planning on covering that. Do you understand where I'm coming from? Like, they would control everything at that point because of how broad it is, and they could just fuck him regardless.
Yeah, and then they could also make the argument of, well, we discussed it. It's like, well, prove it. And then Keem could take it to the court of public opinion of, well, of course we did. Like, we have researchers on Lolcow Live. Now, I can't tell you about them because of the NDA. That's how Lolcow Live functions, but that's why Tommy was kicked. Like, it's the same as the Connor shit. It just seems like Keemstar sets people up, and then when it doesn't work, finds an excuse anyway. I'm just like, bro, just find. But
not only that, Beckett, but like, it sets it up so like if Keemstar talks shit about you publicly on stream, right? Like you have to sit there and take it because you're under NDA and you can't say shit. But Keemstar can say shit because you're signing under Keemstar. So Keemstar could say, "Oh, you're fucking like the sky is blue or the sky is red or whatever," and you can't argue with him. It makes it so he's untouchable.
Keem could literally in the group chat like openly tell Tommy. He could say, "I am gonna fuck you, right? I am gonna ruin your career. You are gone, buddy." Okay. And then he could slowly craft that over the course of a month. And Tommy wouldn't be able to say shit. And that's not fair.
Yeah, because
none of this is fair. It's fucking bollocks.
This is, and by the way, none of us are lawyers. All right.
Yeah,
we're not,
this is our layman's understanding.
We're not giving legal advice, nor do we fully understand what this document reads like. But from what we're interpreting it as, it's so far it's been reading like that. Like it covers everything, and it shouldn't. It should be more specific. And so, all right, exclusions.
Bag it.
Confidential information does
I'm
not
gonna grab a
include
cigarette.
information
Listen
to.
to my
Oh,
phone.
Jesus fucking Christ. I'll leave back to fucking read the document. Exclusions. Confidential information does not include information, technical data, or know-how which was known to the receiving party prior to the date of such disclosure, as evidenced by receiving party's written records. Written records is interesting because in this case that would probably point to something like DMs. Before or after it has been disclosed to receiving party, become part of the public knowledge or literature, not as a result of any action or inaction of receiving party. Is approved for release by written authorization of the company. 4 is independent development by. I just like fuck it. I gave up. I was just like that might be fun, but fuck it, kill me. Is independently developed by receiving party without reference to confidential information. Or 5 corresponds to the substance of the confidential information disclosed by receiving party at any time by a third party having a bona fide right to disclose or make the same available to the receiving party. Exceptions to 2 and 5 herein shall, of course, apply only from and after the date of the confidential information has become known to the public or shall be disclosed by such third party, respectively. With respect to exception 1 herein, the receiving party shall notify the company promptly in the event it may find, after receiving the confidential information hereunder, that any confidential information thereof was known to it as evidenced by written records and shall identify such part. Did he get this off fucking Google?
No, his lawyer. So most law offices and I'm just aware they have a generic thing that they write up, right? And they just fucking and then they just slap people's names on it. He probably had a lawyer make this one time and then just fucking said, "You know what? Good enough. I'll use this for everything." You know?
Yeah.
But read number 3 is subsection 3 in exclusions is approved for written or released by written authorization of the company. That means you can't say anything unless Keemstar writes it down and says it's okay for you to say out loud. What? So I can't say anything unless Keemstar says it's okay?
Yeah, I would never sign this shit. I would never sign this shit.
Yeah,
and then the end part where it says he shall notify the company promptly if in the event that after receiving confidential information. Does that mean if confidential information gets leaked, you have to snitch to Keemstar immediately? Otherwise you're in trouble?
I think if you're like potentially, I suppose you could read it that way. I think it's more of the fact that if you're like a part of the leak of that information. Now, okay, so the way this NDA reads is an NDA for like technical stuff. Like, are there trade secrets going out? You're a fucking podcast. in commentary. Like, I know Keem started this whole thing last night of Tommy's little fucking commentary friends. Like, and I said this, I wasn't a Tommy fan back in the day. In fact, actually, I was on the other side of things from Tommy, like in 2016, 2017.
You fucking hater.
Yeah, well, I didn't not hate it, just not a fan. Like I've got no like vested kind of like nostalgia for Tommy C, but it's Keemstar is grandfather of commentary of like modern commentary. Like this idea that he's like treating this like I don't understand why this. You know why? If Keemstar saw an NDA like this of some like around a podcast that had drama surrounding it, he'd be calling this shit out left, right, and center. It's wild that he seems to be like, oh yeah, I've got no idea why they're upset about this. It was completely reasonable. You're a fucking podcast, mate. What are you doing? Why?
It's just it's just baffling to see this happen, and then like what are you supposed to do? Like like he he said last night like commentary is the commentary bros just don't like Lolcow and stuff like that. He's gotten to this point, and and it's so weird to say this out loud, but like he's rebuilt an audience finally because of the boogie drama and all this shit, right? And now that he's done that, he's like, "Oh yeah, I got 20,000 viewers concurrent while watching me right now." now I can swing my dick around again, and finally fucking take out Tommy and do this and do that and do everything I want, you know? I just Keem he hasn't been doing good for years. I mean, he tried to I mean, we looked at his YouTube shorts. They're not doing great either. I just think
Look,
he's
I think
way out of touch. I think when you say grandfather, you're right. I think he's
well, the
just out
thing
of
is
touch.
as well, like one of the things that I liked recently was Keem's got like energy again. I've liked that. That's been funny. That's been good to watch. He's like he's always been good at promoting things. He's always been excellent at building things. He's probably one of the best people in internet spaces generally at building things legitimately. And but it's been nice to see him on shows like having a laugh. I enjoyed seeing him on Chud Logic fighting with Chud and Nick. I thought it was funny. But like it's almost like he wants it both ways. He wants to be like the entertaining, funny person, but he also wants to be like the older, you will respect me thing. And I'm like, it doesn't work both ways, man. Just let people like you. Because Keemstar's been like taking a lot of wins recently. I think a lot of people, again, that's why I'm annoyed. Just needless. And the really frustrating thing is it'll kill Lolcow. Because like if Tommy's not there and Keem's not there,
they're fucked.
Like they're fucked. Boogie and Wings can't run a fucking show because Wings doesn't care anymore and hasn't for ages. He's just there for a paycheck, and he'll do other things. He's had his whole redemption arc. Boogie has nothing else left, and it's like, and I don't know if Boogie realizes this either. But like once Tommy C goes, like no one has any goodwill towards fucking Boogie. There's no redemption arc for Boogie. People are just waiting for the fucker to die. So like
this sorry, I got back from my cigarette. The exclusion part of this, I see where Tommy was concerned, right? Where the main concern comes from. Again, not a lawyer, but the way that I read, and I don't know if you said this because stream delay, but the way that I read this exclusion policy, I can see exactly what Tommy was saying. Because the way that this exclusion policy reads is that Keem could manufacture drama behind the scenes completely. Tommy could know that it is being manufactured.
Oh, then it's proprietary
right? And that he's being dragged, and he's being dragged into it. And it says there, was known to the receiving party prior to the date of such disclosure evidence, written record, before or after it has been disclosed by, becomes public knowledge or literature, not as the result of any action or inaction of the receiving party, with written approval for the release or whatever from the company, right? So that literally means Keem owns your ass. Keem owns your narrative. Keem owns anything that you can say, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. And when you're Tommy and you have a certain brand of who you are on the internet, that shit's not gonna fly. So I get why he didn't sign it, 100%.
Yeah, he shouldn't.
I feel like a guy like Logan Paul would sign this, right? Or a guy like Who's that guy that did the J Station? The guy that did the 3 a.m. challenges?
Yeah.
Like, this is something he would make you sign. Right?
Interestingly, like, and I know we're going back a little bit, but now Tommy's being kicked from the show and probably is not in the mood for like particular amounts of goodwill. I would really like to know what the breakdown of this show's finances were. Because if Tommy, like, if they don't need to buy Tommy out or anything, if they don't need to give him a payout or any shit, I'd like to know what that whole thing of like, well, Boogie's been bought out of the show. Because actually, if that's not the case,
Here's
then
what
that
it
was
was.
fake drama, wasn't it?
It was
That was a whole
100% fake drama because they were also doing polls to fire Boogie, and if the fans want Boogie to go, then Boogie's gone, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
if
Which
70% of the
they-
fans don't want you here or want you back, we'll take you back, Boogie. I
well,
remember.
like it's
He
because
said it
like
several times.
yeah,
and they got well over 70 to whatever the opposite was, obviously, right?
well,
And
even
then-
when they were trying to bring him back, they only got like what 60% of the audience. I think it was the final vote, and Keemstar was like, "No, I have to let him back."
Yeah. And then yesterday they did a poll for Tommy, and it was like, do you guys want Tommy C on the stream? And it was like 67% said yes. So they did a poll. Everyone wanted Tommy to stay. Doesn't matter.
It's because he won't sign this stupid ass NDA.
Yep.
I would never fucking sign that.
I'd
I
never
would
sign
go.
I wouldn't
anything like
either.
this.
I'd go to a lawyer. I'd get it reviewed.
I
I'd
would sign this if I worked in the tech industry. Right? If I worked in
Yeah.
tech, if I worked in a company that was installing systems, right? That have proprietary information, because then I understand what the scope
Yeah.
of the NDA is. It's within that scope of things. But
Yeah, I mean,
it's a fucking podcast. It could be about anything at any given time on any given week. What,
Yeah, I
what
mean,
are we talking about
like,
here?
yeah, and again, in the professional world, I'm governed by certain things, like, you know, either like general contracts or like confidentiality contract, stuff like that. You know, that's normal, but they're usually very well defined, and it's very particular, like because it is like, oh, you'll work with multiple clients, but the whole point of Lolcow is they're working with multiple people. You're a drama podcast, and also, I mean, at this case, it's almost a question of like, well, if that's Keem's standard, actually, yeah, fuck it. If this NDA is Keem's standard, then and that's what his standard is going to be going forward, no one who is an online commentator should work with Keemstar. It is that simple, because this could, like, let's say he actually goes crazy and gets litigious, and he's got the money for lawyers. This sort of shit could really fuck you over.
like the only way I see this contract working is if you are the editor or somebody who isn't the face of the company, right? Or somebody who is a representative when you go on other people's podcasts, live streams, or whatever, because you basically can't do anything unless everything is scripted and the questions are like screened by Keemstar, you know, like that's what it would have to be, and nobody's gonna fucking sign that. Nobody's gonna work with someone like that. I wouldn't tolerate it.
Yeah.
Plus all the yelling too. You have to fucking deal with all the fucking.
We should have a lawyer on now recording. Somebody get that done. Toxic, make it happen.
Toxic, go and get a law degree.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'm not doing all that, but I'll get us the lawyer.
All right. Let's try to plow through some of this. I mean, unless you think that was
Use
enough.
limitations.
I mean, unless people want to sit here and listen to me read legal documents, I mean, how soothing's my voice?
Awful.
Okay.
I found a
Good.
Destiny quote tweet of him quoting
Fucking makes
about
my ears
people simultaneously rape each other.
Where's Destiny? How
I
about
just
his
told
take?
you. I just told you where he is.
All right, guys. I think the takeaway is that this NDA is a bit fucking BS, and
yeah, I don't think.
I mean, not a lawyer, but if I were to sign this, I'd take it to a lawyer. You know what I mean? I'd be like, doesn't like I've signed many a contract in my life, right?
Right.
But typically, like Beckett says, they are very specific, right? I wouldn't sign this.
Yeah,
unless the money was really fucking good. But
Not
then
unless
I'd-
it, not unless
if
it's
the
a
money was
down
really
payment
fucking
somewhere.
good, I'd take it to a lawyer in any case because the money's really fucking good. You know.
Hmm.
Also, time for the segment. Jalen
All right,
review.
Jalen time.
Is
We're
there,
doing a Jalen review.
What's you
Jalen
been
review.
talking about?
is there a Jalen review? Oh my god, are we really?
Yes.
Yeah, and we'll do it
Oh.
until Matt gets back because he won't let us
Yeah.
when we get back.
Yeah.
That's our episode idea, guys. You know, Matt
just
said we have
watching
to do an
Jalen.
episode. No.
Ooh,
we
the
gotta get
evolution
to
of
fucking
Jalen.
Jalen.
Gotta
yeah.
get a lawyer. We read the
Oh.
NDA with him.
So if you don't know who
That's
the
episode.
YouTuber
Why would you
Oh,
say
I
that
can.
shit?
Okay, I'll tell you what. I know a few. Know a few law tubers. I'll
Oh,
try and get one of the law
what
tubers
is
to come
Yeah,
in
get a
to
law tuber.
go over the NDA with
Do
us.
it, do it, do it, do
Yeah,
it,
yeah,
do it.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'll reach out.
Oh, it was the Chris Tyson episode, and then I guess Jalen's inactive now.
All right, click on
That's 11
oldest.
days ago. Oh yeah, let's see what an oldest video is. Oh no,
Mi-
is this gonna okay?
Minecraft
okay.
videos.
Here we go.
All right,
one.
Minecraft episode 1. Let's go. We're gonna watch one a week. We'll get through a whole catalog.
Yes.
7 years
Let's
left.
go.
Yeah,
We're not seriously doing that, are we?
Click it.
yeah, we're doing it.
I'm just looking to see if on their second channel if they have anything.
So if you don't know
Fuck off.
We've decided.
We want to watch Minecraft.
Yeah,
We're
bringing variety to the stream.
here.
One way to put it.
Riveting.
Is there any?
Oh,
shit.
Jalen's in a fight.
Oh no.
Getting the ass kicked.
Yeah, it's not looking good.
Yeah, they're getting the ass. Oh, they had a gapple though.
Eh.
They had a gapple. Maybe the other guy doesn't have a gapple.
Oh,
It's like
oh.
pathetic that I know that it's called a gapple. Anyway,
Yeah, it is. It's pretty sad.
yeah, especially given my age. Anyway.
That's concerning.
This is actually better than Jalen's current
Oh,
content.
they used the ender pearl. They pulled away. Right.
This is esports, guys.
And
What?
wait, is that the
That
whole
was it.
video?
What?
That was the whole clip.
Come on.
Incredible.
Wait.
I'm so invested.
And there's your
Whoa!
cliffhanger.
Oh, they were
What?
exposing a hacker.
Oh.
I don't think that guy was hacking. I just think he was shit.
Oh,
Riveting
God.
gameplay from Twisted Toy Box.
All right, and that was Jalen review.
Yep.
Jalen makes more content. We can get you a more modern review. But until that happens, until Jalen stops
You
being a
watching
lazy
Minecraft.
bitch, watching Minecraft. So go bug Jalen.
Actually, you know what? You know what? Viewers, comment your favorite Jalen video.
Yeah, that would be good. Do that.
There we go. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys can provide some fucking content for once. Lazy bastards.
How about the fans make the docket? All right.
Yeah, how about you guys make the docket, and then we
Yeah.
give you a
Good idea.
fucking stream key, right? And you do the stream,
Yeah.
okay?
You guys
And
watch the
we
stream
get
every
to
day?
watch.
Yeah. And we pick on the movie.
Could you imagine that? Like a stream run by like 100 people. I'd actually watch that.
That'd be
It'd be
great.
fucking hilarious.
It's so good.
It'd be
Hey,
so dumb.
would you say you would pay to see that?
I would,
I would.
and
I
it
would.
would be a waste of my money, which would make me bad with money. If you too would like to become bad with money for $14.99 a month, such people like Ringtail, Stefan Cambano, Sliggins, Grizzly Bear 1999. Cool, you put it away, so I can't see what the fuck the list is. Thanks, buddy.
I didn't fucking do that. It fucking did
Professional,
that.
professional.
Bruh. There you go.
Grizzly Bear 1996, K-Hut Cast, Joe Vile, Pigeon Salad, Echo of Tragedy, Brooke A, Fresh Brewski, Reynolds Hughes, and Mame. If you would like to,
Yes,
fucking,
Ghosty
my
went
brain
broke.
is dead. If you don't want to become bad with money for like $9.99, you can become a Beaver Lover each month, which will give you access to the Discord and membership streams, as well as becoming a Stumpy for $4.99 a month.
You guys should all upgrade to fucking Beaver Lover because that bitch.
You guys should all
Matt Pitt
upgrade to Bad
is
with
on a
Money.
fucking holiday.
You know, we should rebrand Stumpy.
Yeah, we
without
should get
telling
rid of
that.
that.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I agree.
The only problem,
yeah,
you have to
Yeah.
submit that shit. But yeah,
You
yeah.
could upgrade
I
it
could
to
do it.
Yeah,
like you
upgrade,
could
yeah.
change it to Squinty.
Ooh.
Like yeah,
The eyeballs.
Squinties.
Twinches.
No, we should make a second Beavers category.
The
because
balls.
Beavers
No,
is the show.
Oh, the balls. The ball boys.
ball.
There we go.
Ball boys. All right, come on, ball boys. Hop in my bag. We're going on a trip through the history of the internet.
All right,
There we go.
we are gonna go rate Tommy. So, folks,
Watch Tommy.
we're gonna.
And,
Tommy's talking about Lolcow, so this will be interesting because I want to watch the rest of this.
Okay, and
Yeah.
before we leave, last thing I want to say is thanks for tuning in. Means a lot.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
Appreciate you
Much
guys.
Appreciated.
All right,
All right.
we're rating Tommy.
Fuck
rate
you
Tommy.
guys. I'll see you next week.
Now recording.
Now
Now
recording raid. Now we're recording raid. Type in the chat. Bye. Type in the chat. Type in the chat.
Bye.